Yes, any doubt?
No, sir.
How was the vacation?
Nice.
Nice. I mean, you are calling it vacation.
Yes, sir.
Mayank told me that you need to complete your assignment.
Yes, sir. We are lagging behind, so
So was it a vacation or what?
no, it's not a vacation.
Both, sir. Both.
Okay.
Nightmare.
Nightmare? Why?
Some home stuffs.
Okay. So I gave one assignment. Q implementing stack or stack implementing Q?
Yes, sir.
Which one?
Q implement, yeah, Q implemented using stack.
So is it completed or anybody having any doubt?
Yeah, I have sent a REPL link in the chat.
Okay.
I was hoping that you could look it up.
Right. Before that, can you help me out in how it should be done?
So what I have done is I implemented stack using linked list, and
Okay.
that stack I used to make up Q.
Okay.
So in the linked list class, I implemented a function to reverse the linked list, right? We implemented that in the previous lectures.
Right.
So I used that function to get everything done. So
Okay.
if you want to say, just a second.
So Q implementing stack or stack implementing Q? Which one is this? Q implementing stack. Q using stack, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So let's say you are having 1, 2, 3, 4 as the input. Then output has to be also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like this.
Yeah.
I hope everybody is able to understand what we are discussing. We have to implement Q using stack. In last lecture, we did stack using Q. So the question is how we should implement Q using a stack. So a stack is given to you, which performs push and pop operations. You need to tell how it can be converted into a queue. Yes, was it? It was a homework. I thought
Yeah.
that you will give answers quickly. We have only two classes of recursion, today and Friday. So be fast.
So can I?
Yeah, please.
So in the NQ operation, I would first reverse the stack, then push the data, and then reverse the stack again, which would give me the queue that I want after
So
NQ.
you are having a stack such like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you are saying you will reverse it.
Yeah, if say you want to NQ something else. So if you want to say 6 has to be NQ'd after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I will, so this is the stack, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the
Right,
stack,
right.
and top is pointing toward to 1.
Top is pointing to 1
1.
or
No, it's
no,
1.
that's not.
1. It is
I've
pointing
inserted
to,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
yes, and stack is pointing to 1.
Stack, how a stack is pointing to 1? Stack should point to 5 because
In
it is
my
the leaf of.
in my implementation, I have done it as
No,
such.
no. You cannot do that now. I hope you are getting this point that you have a stack only.
Yeah,
So what I'm trying to say is you are given a stack only and you cannot change its implementation.
no, I'm not changing the stacks
Okay.
implementation.
Uh-huh. So
Uh,
okay, let's go a little back into this. Let's say just a stack is given to you and you need to perform the pop operation. Which one will come out?
1.
One will come
No,
out.
no, no,
How?
no, no, no. Acha, when I
How?
say that 1 will come out, I said queue using stack. In that case, 1 would come out.
No,
But
using just
using only stack, yeah, then 5 will come out if 5
five.
is,
Why? How five will come out?
so because 5 is at the top.
हाँ, लेकिन ऐसा क्या है कि top क्या है? I mean top. What is top? You have used linked list, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's assume it is like this. Let me know if I am wrong. I hope you have done like this, right?
Yeah.
So now 5 will come out or not? Yes.
Yes.
So okay, we have fixed this. Now tell me how you will use this stack to implement Q.
So I will first reverse this stack,
Okay.
then push the data.
Push the data. You need to pop or what?
No, do I need to pop or do I need to push?
You need to pop.
I need to pop. Okay, so in pop scenario, I don't have to do any kind of reversal. I'll just pop.
How?
I'll just do stack dot pop, stack arrow pop.
That will return 5, na?
You were right.
Yeah.
Before. You have to reverse then pop.
No. Actually,
Actually मुझे जो फीलिंग आ रही है चिन्मय, I haven't seen your code. आपने टॉप को चेंज कर दिया है अपने.
नहीं, मैंने ऐसा कुछ नहीं किया है. एक्चुअली मेरी इम्प्लीमेंटेशन आई थिंक थोड़ी सी डिफरेंट है, बट मेरी इम्प्लीमेंटेशन करेक्ट है क्योंकि मेरा आउटपुट सही है. As far as I know.
हाँ, आउटपुट आपका सही हो सकता है, लेकिन आप मुझे बताइए आपने क्या किया है थोड़ा.
ये थोड़ा एक्सप्लेन करना टफ हो रहा है मेरे लिए, पता नहीं क्यों.
क्योंकि अगर this is to everyone. When someone is asking you, just one second, just I'll tell one. When you have to implement Q using stack, you cannot change your stack implementation. ठीक है?
Yes sir, I haven't changed my stacks implementation. I have the stack as it is that I implemented in the previous questions.
Means उसका top भी change नहीं कर सकते.
Yes. I haven't done any of that.
तो आप बताइए आपने क्या किया फिर.
Sir, ये थोड़ी सी हेल्प तो मिल जाएगी अगर आप मेरा कोड खोल दो.
नहीं, आप देखो अपना कोड और फिर बताओ.
Okay sir, let me try. Okay.
It looks like your code is sort of. हाँ बोलिए.
सर आई थिंक चिन्मय ने 5 से स्टार्ट करके 1 तक किया है, उल्टा अगेंस्ट रिवर्स में किया है उन्होंने.
So you are saying
input दिया, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. 1 will be on the top in the Chinmay's code.
हाँ, तो अगर ये है तो ये गलत है क्योंकि उन्होंने स्टैक की इम्प्लीमेंटेशन चेंज कर दी है. मेरी बात समझ में आ रही है क्या? क्वेश्चन इज क्यू यूजिंग स्टैक. आप ये कह सकते कि हम वो तो आपकी पहली बात से ही पता चल गया था जब आपने टॉप बोला कि मैं यहाँ पे रख दूंगा. Point is that stack is given to you. Use that to implement Q. The question is that.
Sir,
stack use करे तो
suggest a method.
one. Yeah, Fleming.
So can I suggest a method?
Yeah, another method, or shall I delete it?
Like I just joined right now, so I think he's doing it with 2 stacks or what?
No, he is using only 1 stack.
Okay, I can suggest a method with 2 stacks.
So before that, can anyone suggest using 1 stack?
Yeah, as a 1 stack, Chinmay's method is, I think, good.
What is his method?
ये गलत क्वेश्चन है. मैं एक्सप्लेन ही नहीं कर पा रहा है, चीटिंग है.
Looks like Shikhar is a nice friend of friend function होता है ना एक.
वो अलाउ करता है सब.
हाँ वो. Shikhar, you want to say, anybody who wants to say using 1 stack? I am coming to Fleming. If 2 stacks is the solution, then Fleming will tell.
No, sir, like from 1 stack, as we implemented as the Chinmay's method.
हाँ वही बता दो आप क्या करोगे.
So जैसे मैं ये हो गया, at the time of pop we can just reverse it, then pop, and at the time of push.
एक सेकंड रिवर्स करा आपने इसको 1 2 3 4 5 ये कर दिया और टॉप कहाँ पर है? Where is your top?
Top would be the 1
पे आ जाएगा ये.
1. Yes, now we can pop because उसके लिए तो top 3 pop करना है, उसको 1 2 3 से मतलब नहीं है. ठीक है सर, वो पॉप कर देगा. अगेन जब मैं अगर पुश करूंगा तब ही अगेन रिवर्स होनी चाहिए, नहीं तो अगर मैं पॉप करूंगा तो फिर से सर यहीं से 2 बाहर आ जाएगा.
तो आप पुश करोगे तो क्या करोगे इसमें?
फिर से रिवर्स करूंगा सर.
इसको रिवर्स करोगे?
नहीं तो पॉप के समय पे ही एक बार पॉप करके टॉप से पॉप कर दिया एंड देन दोबारा रिवर्स कर दिया उसी फंक्शन में, तो वो
आपने फिर से रिवर्स कर दिया.
ओके, may I
just 1 second कुंदन.
मैंने तुरंत रिवर्स नहीं किया सर, मुझे मे भी हो सकता है तुरंत फिर से पॉप करना हो, तो मैंने तुरंत रिवर्स नहीं किया.
अच्छा
कह रहा हूँ मैं. हाँ, जब मुझे पुश करना हो तभी मैं रिवर्स करूँ, तो सर उससे 1-2 स्टेप बचेगा रिवर्स करने.
पहले तो शुरू से स्टार्ट करते हैं इसे, ठीक है? आपका पहले सबसे पहले 1 था, फिर आपने 2 को जब इंसर्ट करा तो रिवर्स करोगे ना, यही कोड है आपका, या चेंज हो जाएगा?
हाँ करना तो पड़ेगा।
या आपने इमेजिन कर लिया कि 1 2 3 4 तो मुझे दे ही रखा है?
नहीं
ना सर, वो 1 के बाद 2 करेंगे तभी भी रिवर्स करना है मेरे को।
तो फिर कैसे होगा? ये नहीं होगा ना। गेटिंग माय पॉइंट और नॉट?
सर नहीं, वो एक्चुअली ये वाली कंडीशंस जो है, बाउंड्री कंडीशंस जो है, वो रिवर्सिंग वाली जो रिवर्स वाला जो फंक्शन है वही हैंडल कर रहा है।
सर
yes, Kundan wants to say something.
सर हम
या प्रशांत?
सर
You are saying using 1 stack or 2 stack? You are saying by 2 stack then stop.
two stack.
No, don't tell now. That Flamin will tell now.
Okay.
Yeah, Kundan, you want to say something?
Sir, I was actually thinking about that. When we wanted to pop any particular, then we have to. Sorry, when we have to, like, first of all, the top will be 5 in this case.
Yeah.
1 2 3 4 5 example.
Right.
Let's say we have a top 5,
Okay.
and whenever we wanted to pop anything from that, then we have to go to the 1, right?
Yes.
So is this possible that, like, if we remove all the elements, if we pop all this, like 1 2 3 4, then the 5 will be come at the top. I mean, 1 would be come at the top.
How it will come? You tell.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, 5 2 3 4 5 will be removed from the stack.
How you will remove it?
One by one, because it is stacked.
Sorry?
One by one.
Okay, but you will remove or store somewhere or what?
Yeah, we need to store somewhere. That is
Where?
what I'm thinking about that.
सर जो हमको स्टैक एक एक्स्ट्रा यूज करना है वो इसी स्टैक को करना है या इसके एडिशनल एक यूज कर सकते हैं?
हाँ, इसके एडिशनल यूज कर सकते हैं।
हाँ, तो सर वही सोल्यूशन है
सर।
तो wait for a second, Prashant.
Sir, I have one solution in my mind.
Using 1 stack or 2 stack?
One stack, sir.
Okay.
So suppose we have linked list implementation only. So yeah, so 5 4 3 2 1.
ठीक है, हाँ, आप बोलते जाइए, मैं
and 5 is at the top.
Okay.
So we just have to take the temporary pointer kind of something and just traverse up till until we don't get a null. So we will reach at the 1. Just pop it and set it to the next of 2 is null, and we can repeat it, and 1 2 3 4 5 will get popped out.
So question is, you have to queue using stack. So तो आपके स्टैक में ऐसा कौन सा फंक्शन बना हुआ है जो ट्रैवर्स करेगा? बताइए। पुश होता है एक, one is push, other is pop, one is peek,
so this is
one is stop, और कुछ होता है क्या? Any other? Size.
Queue using stack. My own defined function. No, so that is not allowed, sir. Sorry, my bad.
Okay, no, not an issue. So 1 stack, anybody else? If there is no one, then Flamin will tell by 2 stack.
सर इस स्टैक के अलावा स्टैक पे है सर?
सिंगल से समझ रहा हूँ मैं कुछ, बट
बताइए,
इम्प्लीमेंट करेंगे तो समझ में नहीं आ रहा।
तो ये बताइए, आप 1 वीक से क्या कर रहे थे? ये तो 1 वीक पहले असाइनमेंट दिया था, अब आप क्यों सोच रहे हो आप सब लोग?
पीछे
इम्प्लीमेंट कर दिया है सर।
इम्प्लीमेंट कर तो दिया है, लेकिन टॉप को आगे लिया है ना आप।
सर हमने एक स्टैक एक्स्ट्रा लिया है इस करंट लिस्ट के।
हाँ, एक स्टैक एक्स्ट्रा लिया है तो फिर तो ठीक है, मतलब आई एम श्योर दैट आपका करेक्ट होगा फिर। So okay, I am stopping everyone. Flamin, can you tell by using 2 stacks if you are there, if your internet is there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sir, from single one, can I try last?
One single, yeah, please try. Last recur, nobody else after this. Okay, yeah.
Sir, can we put, popping out all the elements? Still, we have to remove the first one.
Okay, pop out, pop where?
Yes, that's the problem.
Okay, now.
In any data type, sorry.
Yeah,
but
sorry.
It can be the way, sir, like अगर मुझे पहला first को निकालना है तो बाकी सबको pop out कर दूं, then remove the first, then after that again तो उसी मेथड से इनको वापस पुश कर दूं सर।
हाँ हाँ
Yeah,
सही बात
that's
है।
what actually I was saying that so array can be used here, one extra array.
Yeah, it can be used. But why array?
Because of the storing that push, sorry, pop pop data, all the data we need to put store on that array.
Try it in your
And
notebook, okay? Try it in your notebook. Just for now. Meanwhile, Flamin can tell the by using two stacks.
Okay, sir.
two stacks,
So
I know that. Okay, so Clement, go ahead.
yeah,
Since Flamin raised the hand first, that's why I'm giving him. I'm using Q data structure.
okay. Sir, it's like the pushing operation will be order of one, like we are pushing all the elements into a single stack. And during the pop operation, what we do is like we have to pop every element of the stack and push it into another stack. And we have to pop the element from that stack.
So you are saying you will keep on pushing like this. Your
Yeah.
top is at here.
Yeah.
And now when you have to perform pop, then you will copy all the elements from stack 1 to stack 2. This is what you're saying.
Yeah.
So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the elements are 1.
All
Like
the-
this. Okay. So it is empty. Now what will you do?
And I will pop it from stack 2.
Okay. Meanwhile, let's say you have pop out 1. Now let's say 6 is also coming. Where will you store 6?
We have to pop all the elements from stack 2 to stack 1 and then push it into stack 1.
So now that means your push is also ON, right?
Yeah, right. It's my mistake. In the initial.
So pop is also ON and push is also ON. Is it like this?
Yeah.
Are you sure now? I'm okay. So I'm not liking this approach. Make one as O1 and other as ON.
Okay.
See, you have
After popping out one, we can reverse again. Like we can
Push back.
Yeah, push back the elements from S2 to
during push or pop.
After popping.
After
popping
After
from
pop.
S2 to and pushing to S1.
So your pop is
Sir, one
too.
thing. Sir,
So
one
we
thing.
can, in that case, what
Yeah.
we can do is like one of them will be order of 1.
Sir, while popping out from the S1 till the S1 length is equal to 1, then we have to pop out only. So 2, 3, 4, 5 will be in S2. So S1, sorry, 1 from when will be popped out from S1, then we will put back 2, 3, 4, 5 in the
Sorry. Again, one. So you are saying that 1, 2, 3, 4 were there in the stack 1, right? After
Yeah.
that, what you are saying?
Popped out till the last element is remaining in S1, like 1.
During pop or push?
During pop.
Okay. Like this. Now what will happen?
1 will be there.
Okay.
Here in S1.
Okay, 1 is removed. Now 6 is coming. Now what will you do?
So again push back S2 in that.
Push
Complete S2 in
S2.
S1. Yeah.
So that's what, na? Your push and pop both are ON, na? Or not? That's what Flamin also told, na?
Sir, Joy's approach is correct, I guess.
But he didn't say after a while.
Yeah, Joy's approach
basically, whenever we are trying to pop out, like as in for Q, what we are doing is like we are moving the elements from S1 to S2, right? After doing that, what we can do after the once we pop out one, the rest of the elements send it back to the S1 itself.
So
Yeah,
that's what Shigar and Flamin also to saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually.
But sir,
but
So-
Muller I think likes the way you said.
No, sir.
Then
But sir, the popping will take only the pushing will take only order of 1, right? By the Joy's approach.
as
Theory is right, but still the resource usage is same because we are pushing it into S2 and popping and pushing it back to S1. And in my case, it's happening during popping. In this case, it's happening during pushing itself. That's it. There's nothing. For a better result, we have to eliminate one of them.
yeah.
Then it makes sense.
But sir, here popping is order of n. I know it is 2
Yes,
order of n,
yes,
but ultimately it
actually.
is order of n.
Yes, it is
Yeah.
order of n, right? 2 of n, 2 times
But,
of n.
but our
but traverse is equal, na? Ultimately, or this is getting slowed down, na?
yeah, we have to, yeah, the system is working the same. So we have to do some performance improvements for a system. That means we have to
Yeah.
eliminate one. That's the meaning.
So think about an approach, yaar. I thought that you will directly hit that approach, correct one.
Otherwise, we have to use a linked list and reverse it.
May I, sir?
Yes, yes, Prashant.
सर एक एक्स्ट्रा स्टैक रहेगा मेरा.
दो तो पहले ही हैं और तीसरा एक और लोगे
सर,
क्या?
सिर्फ एक.
ओके, तो वो ओके.
जो इनपुट लिस्ट है उसके सिवाय सिर्फ एक.
Yes, what is after this? So this is how your stack.
नहीं सर, यहाँ से जो हमारा ये फर्स्ट लिस्ट जो है 5 4 3 2 1, इसमें से हम 2 तक पॉप करेंगे और इसमें पुश करेंगे सेकंड स्टैक में.
I'm not getting your point. You are
जस्ट सर 5 को इधर से पॉप किया.
पॉप करा?
ये इधर फर्स्ट वाले लिस्ट से जो ऐसे वर्टिकल में है.
हाँ, कहाँ पे पॉप करूँ?
और इस स्टैक में पुश होगा.
ठीक
तो
है.
ये बॉटम में जाएगा. फिर 4 पॉप होगा, उसके ऊपर आएगा. फिर 3 पॉप होगा, फिर 2 पॉप होगा, और जो ये लास्ट बचा तो यहाँ से ही ये डिलीट हो जाएगा.
ठीक है. ये
उसके बाद S1 इक्वल्स टू S2 हो जाएगा.
ठीक है, चलिए. अब
तो अब सर मतलब ये जो वापस यहाँ से पॉप होके S1 में गया, तो अगर कोई नई वैल्यू आएगी वो टॉप पे ही आएगी, जो कि 5 के बाद रहेगी.
कहाँ पे आएगी?
5 के बाद. ओरिजिनल लिस्ट में हमने वापस पुश कर दिया यहाँ से.
अरे लेकिन यार टॉप पे ये है ना.
नहीं सर, इसको वापस उसमें कर दिया.
अच्छा, वापस करा क्या? रुको, तो यही तो बता रहे हैं यार सब लोग इतनी देर से. आप कहाँ पर हो प्रशांत? एवरीवन इज सेइंग दिस ना.
तो सर एक ही स्टैक मैंने यूज किया ना सर.
अभी तो आपने S2 भी तो यूज करा.
नहीं सर, वापस ये जो लिस्ट है उसमें मैंने डाला, जो ओरिजिनल लिस्ट है.
हाँ, लेकिन स्टैक तो 2 यूज हुए या 1 यूज हुआ?
एडिशनल तो एक लगेगा ही ना सर.
हाँ ठीक है, चलो. लेकिन सभी ओके. एडिशनल स्टैक 1 यूज हुआ. आप ये बताइए मुझे, पुश ऑपरेशन आपका कितना है?
पुश सर ऑर्डर ऑफ n रहेगा मेरा 2n, और नहीं पुश 1 रहेगा और पॉप ऑर्डर ऑफ 2n रहेगा.
Yeah, everyone is saying this. Tell some other approach. I thought that you will say something else.
Only order of n and order of O1 चाहिए, 2 order of n भी नहीं चाहिए.
हाँ, मतलब कुछ इम्प्रूवमेंट करिए, ऑप्टिमाइजेशन. जब मैं कह रहा हूँ तो हो ही जाएगी, वरना नहीं कह रहा होता. कुंदन was saying कि एरे वगैरह यूज करना है. तो कुछ हुआ उसमें नोटबुक में? Anybody else? Where are others? अभिषेक, पूजा, मानस. अच्छा, tell me one thing. Why you are pushing it back into S2? मतलब इसको S2 ले लेते हैं, इसको S1. Why you are pushing it back to S1?
सर क्योंकि फिर हमको वो लिस्ट अपना ओरिजिनल चाहिए ना फिलहाल. तो
क्या चाहिए?
2 जो है 2 टॉप पे है, तो अगर इसमें इंसर्ट करेंगे तो सर
इंसर्ट इसमें कर दो ना, S1 में.
तो सर उसमें तो फिर वो पुरानी वैल्यू रह जाएगी ना, जो
हाँ, वैल्यू
1 डिलीट कहाँ
डिलीट हो गई ना, पॉप हो गई ना वो तो.
अरे नहीं, तो सर ये लिस्ट नहीं रही ना फिर.
कौन सी लिस्ट नहीं रही?
4 5 2 3
1 wait. Let's see. Let's take it back. So we decided to insert into S1 always.
Yes.
So it is like 5 4 3 2 1. Okay.
Okay.
And someone is asking you to do the pop. Then what will you do? You will check. Wait. Listen to one is important thing. If S2 is empty, then pop everything from S1 to S2. So it will become 1 2 3 4 5. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And take out the top one. So 1 is removed. Yes. If S2 is not empty, then just take out from S2. समझ में आया? Getting my point?
Okay. हाँ.
If you have to insert anything, just insert it here, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
Yes,
if you have to do the pop operation, then just do from S2. When S2 is empty, then take out everything from S1 into S2. So it will become again 8. It will become something like
तो सर इसमें तो ये जो S2 है ये पूरे प्रोग्राम के लिए स्पेस ले लेगा, जैसे टेम्पोररी नहीं रहेगा.
1 second. You are saying space. What is space?
सर जैसे अगर एक फंक्शन के लिए हम ये स्टैक ले रहे हैं सिर्फ पॉप के लिए, तो वो फंक्शन एंड होने के बाद ये स्टैक डिलीट हो जाएगा, तो ये मेमोरी हमारी रहेगी ना.
अच्छा, आप एक चीज बताइए मुझे. there are 2 stacks. One is size 4 and this is 3. And there is another stack 3 of size 7. Are these same thing or not?
Same, sir.
So why you are saying that I will remove one stack or 1, 2? वो कोई कार तो नहीं ना है. That's an space ना.
Okay, sir.
Right? Getting my point?
Right.
May I know the use case of this scenario, like stack using, queue using stack?
Yeah, the thing is that such type of questions want to check your analytical skills. How much you are able to understand stack and queues, whether you can implement a stack using queue or not, whether you can implement queue using a stack. They just want to check your analytical skills and whether you are able to solve the questions or not. So the scenario could be something like this, that let's say there is one function where you are passing a stack, okay? And you need to convert it into queue. So a bad programmer might first convert it into array, then he will convert it into queue. But a good programmer will directly convert a stack into queue. That's the difference. Getting my point or not?
Yeah.
Such type of scenarios comes quite often during the implementation of programs and all. Getting my point, no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, got it. Thank you.
So I am again repeating to everyone, what we are trying to do here is, we are taking 2 stacks, one S1, one S2. And this is the input, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We will push all the elements into S1. This is always same. So push is O1. I hope there is no doubt. So this will look something like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And top is here. Now when you have to perform pop, then what will you do? If S2 is empty,
then we have to
push everything, ठीक है? From S1 to S2. Else pop S2, right? So let's see how this is working. When everything will be pushed from S1 to S2, then this will look something like this, and this will be empty, and you will take out this element. So this is removed. Now let's say you have to insert 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. Okay, and now you have to perform pop. Then you will perform pop from this only, because S2 is not empty. Okay, S2 is not empty. Then again you will pop it out. Then again you will pop it out. Then again you will pop it out. Then again when you will perform the pop, then everything will be pushed from S1 to S2. So it will look something like 6, 7, 8. And 6 will be taken out. Getting my point or not? So our pop operation is order of n. Yes? Any doubt? It is not 2n, order of n. I hope it is clear to everyone.
Yes, this is clear.
Yeah.
But using one stack, how can we do that?
So let's not go into that detail. This can also be done, but let's not go into that detail right now. This can be solved using 2 stacks. Just remember that. And similarly, if you remember our last discussion, queue using stack.
The same type of
Stack using queue. This can also be done using two queues simply. Just take that. Though one of the ways was to do using one queue also, but you can again do stack using queue. So this is acceptable solution. The thing is that, oh, I mean, the interviewer will accept your solution. So this is it. So we are supposed to start recursion in this lecture. So have you? Yes, Chinmay.
Yeah, can you please check out my code? I have implemented using one stack. So I just wanted to know what and where the problem in my code is.
So have you implemented using? So this is your code. Have you implemented? Have you changed the original implementation?
No, sir, not at all.
So tell me what you have done here.
Sir, let's assume that both the stack and queue are empty at first. So if I want to insert an element in a queue,
Okay.
so I would say that that if I say I want to enqueue1, so that element would go in the queue at the top position, at the front
Right.
position.
Yeah.
So one would be there. So if I push that one inside stack, that would be at the top.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, if I enqueue say data 2, so in the queue it should be like 1 2, but in the stack it would be 2 1.
Right.
So to implement 1 2 in queue using that stack, I would first reverse that stack.
How
So
will you
that,
reverse that stack? That's the point.
yeah, I can reverse that stack because actually I have that implementation in the codes. It's a long implementation, but
See, tell me where it is. This.
yeah, reverse list. That's the thing.
So you are
This is how I
reversing.
reverse the list. This is how I reverse the list.
Yes, you are reversing a list.
Yes, sir.
So that's what I'm trying to say. You are changing the original implementation of the stack.
Or how?
So the thing is that your stack is looking like this. So let me tell you how it is. Someone gave you this data structure stack. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now you are saying that I want to reverse the implementation. Then
Reverse? No. I am just reversing the order in which the data is oriented inside the stack, not the implementation. I'm just changing. Sorry, I'm just changing the orientation of the data.
but tell me, if I ask you to implement your stack, then what type of functions will be there?
Yeah, there would
Peek,
be
push.
peek, push, pop. Yeah, these are the main functions. But since a question has to be implemented, for example, in the previous implementation, like you suggested, we have to use two stacks. That is a solution. So this is also a solution in which I am just reversing the stack.
Okay, let's say I am giving you my stack, and in that I'm just giving. So you are my client, and I'm
Okay.
providing you the implementation of stack.
Yes.
I'm giving it to you. Now Kundan is asking you to implement queue using this stack. Well, what will you do?
That's another complication. Now I have to
No,
use.
you need to think about that thing only when such type of questions are coming. Implementing queue using stack. So that means stack is given to you. So let's say the function is given to you like this, where they are passing you stack. Let's call it Chinmay. Then what will you do inside it? You will reverse it, or you will write another function to reverse it. So first of all, you don't even know whether it is implemented using array or linked list, right? You are not even concerned about that. I hope you are able to understand the
Yeah, I understand.
So what I'm trying to say is you are changing the internal implementation to correct these. So see, this question can easily be done if I just change the top, right? I just move the top. What is wrong in that? Or instead of top, I can create another pointer rear. Okay, but that is not how stack is implemented. Have you ever seen rear in stack?
No.
So that is the issue with this. Otherwise, of course, what you must have done, your stack would be looking like 5 4 3 2 1. Initially, it was like this, so you just reverse it. So it must be looking like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and top is pointing to this, right? And you perform the pop.
Yeah.
And tell me if insertion is done well, then what you are doing?
Insertion, actually, the in pop situation, I don't reverse the stack. I
Okay.
do that in NQ situation. I first reverse, then push, and then reverse again. In pop, I don't. I just pop.
So initially 1 is there, then 2 will come here, right? Because you are reversing it.
Yes, yes, yes.
And 3 will come then. Then 4, then 5. And if you have to remove anything, then
Since top is pointing to 1, it will just pop.
so let's make it like this instead of that. So top is here,
Yeah,
and you will just remove it.
yeah.
And then 6 will come. What will you do?
I will first reverse, then push, then reverse again.
Wait. Let me see. So your this. So you will when you will reverse it, then where will it be your top? Top is here, na, right?
Yeah, now top is here.
Then 6 will be
Then
inserted where?
after this seems a little off. Yeah, 6 will be inserted at the first position. So before, yeah, just like that, yeah. And then I'll point top to 6.
And
Then I'll reverse it again. The whole list, the whole stack.
so during NQ operation, you are performing 2 ON, right? Like this, if I'm correct.
Yes.
Okay.
And in pop operation, it's O1.
In pop operation, it's over. Yeah, this is also one of the ways.
But yeah, like you said, it's not a correct implementation because I changed the internal implementation.
Yes, internal implementation cannot be changed. But let me tell you this way. There is one stack 1, there is a stack 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are given to you. Okay. Then what you can do is when you have to insert 6, let's take it like this. First of all, 1 is coming, then 1 will remain here, 1 will go into stack 2 and come back. Then when 2 will come, then 2 will come at the top. Okay. So instead of that, you can push it into here and it will look something like what? The 2 will come at the top and 1 will come here. And then you have to insert 3. So what I'm trying to say is you can perform the same thing using 2 stacks also.
Yeah, I understood that implementation as well.
But only disadvantage with this approach is
Extra space.
No, this is push is ON, 2 ON.
Okay.
And pop will remain O1. However, the approach that we discussed, pop is ON and this is O1. Getting my point, na, everyone?
Yes.
So that you can do. Just my suggestion is that do not change the internal.
Yes.
Otherwise, interviewer will point you out. Yes, Prashant.
Sir, I have idea of using
Not getting a voice.
from single stack. I have overview idea of using this, but I'm not sure about coding because not clear to me.
Can you connect on phone or something, Prashant?
Minutes.
Sorry,
one is using.
Yes, it is better if you can type.
Don't understand the recursion. So with recursion, we one stack to perform queue, but I don't have good graphs of recursion, so I haven't implemented.
One stack using recursion. What is?
Uh,
Are you saying the solution or what is this?
yes sir, yes sir. Using stack by solution, but I don't understand recursion quite well. So
You are saying
but
you have the solution for
by
this.
recursion with yes sir,
So
but I
recursion
can't
internally uses
explain it.
stack.
Yes sir. So we can say that single stack is being used because I'm not using stack.
No. But if internally stack is used in recursion, so you cannot.
So then sir, I don't know any idea about single stack.
So the interviewer is not your college professor. He understands that recursion uses stack. So you cannot write anything.
Okay.
So
Fine, sir.
sorry to say against your professor. Some people like their professor also. So tell me one thing before.
No, sir.
Uh,
I don't like my professor.
Okay. So sorry
Yes,
to hear about.
sir.
Sorry, I cannot also hear what you are trying to say. Yeah. So what we are supposed to discuss in today's lecture is recursion. So tell me, have you seen the lectures of recursion? Because I will going to ask few questions.
Yeah, little bit.
Little bit. What do you mean by little bit? You increase these.
In first study materials I have worked at, and have the few ideas about like it's like function call and the undo function call.
Sorry, your voice is also getting disconnected. So tell me one thing. Who hasn't seen anything about recursion? Anybody who hasn't even seen? Manas, Joy, and Pooja, have you seen that? Because you are having
Yeah,
the.
yeah, I have seen.
We have done.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, since see, if these three guys have done, then others have to do at any cost. So tell me, who hasn't seen the lecture? I will ask you questions directly. You can just message me also. Okay, you didn't see recursion. Okay. See,
You can use the hand gesture.
yeah, anything they can use. You're telling me to use hand gesture?
I mean, I'm saying the all students.
Okay. So see, you can become decent programmer, but to become great programmer, you need to know recursion. And recursion takes a lot of time. See, even today I don't understand recursion. So it is so complex. Yeah, you can send me private messages also. So three people haven't even seen the lecture. What should we do? What's your suggestion?
Sir, recursion means calling the function by itself
हाँ हाँ
within itself, na?
या वो फाइट क्लब मूवी देखी होगी ना फाइट क्लब
Yes.
फाइट क्लब
Yeah.
इंडिया वाली नहीं नॉट इंडिया
कौन सी
Yeah,
वाली?
yeah, I have seen.
Yeah, I
फाइट
see.
क्लब so he's talking to himself or something like that he is performing recursion or
No,
Karthik calling Karthik
Yeah,
no.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
so all these are recursion examples calling themselves so only thing easier in recursion is its definition it's calling itself after that everything is little trickier so
Sir, I have just one doubt.
in recursion
Yes, sir, recursion.
okay
So, in one of the videos of Mayank sir told that it is easier for the programmer, and on the other hand, by calling lots of one means it is getting readable. It is less lines of code, and it is getting easier job for the developer. and on the other hand, if it is calling lots of function, then it can cause the performance issues.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
facing the
that's right.
contradiction here.
Yeah,
So
it's like writing recursion function is easy. Like in a way, like if we are writing a for loop, we may have to write a few more lines. But if it is in the case of recursion, we ourselves can see, like you can try any logical problems. You implement it using for loop and using recursion, you can see your code will be a lot simpler in comparison. That's the one case. And in the case of performance issues, like as we are calling function over and over, maybe that function have 5 values being created in the stack during that function creation. So as this function is calling over and over, 5 into 5 plus 5 plus 5, it will be like increase. It will be using more and more memory. But if it is in the for loop, that maybe only the 5 will be all total being used. So that's a case of like what he said, I think.
yeah, you are right, but I don't think anybody would have understand what you are saying. It was
Yeah, my
not an issue
whole
because
question. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So I think you asked 3 questions into that, and we will go one by one. You said that it becomes easier. So I will come to
So
your questions. Before that, I need to do something about those who haven't even seen the recursion videos. So recursion means a function is calling itself, right? So see, this is outscale function, and it is calling itself. Same function name, hai na?
yes,
Function
sir.
name is also same. So it's an example of recursion, right? Calling same function again and
Yes,
again.
sir.
Right? So tell me, I hope you are clear with what is recursion.
So,
Recursion examples. Let's do few examples also. By this, I'm sure you will be able to understand. Tell me why we write int main. Why not int abcd?
Main is the entry
Because
point.
the main function is the one being called at the beginning.
Who called it?
Yeah, it's
Who,
the entry point. I think the compiler has to understand to as the entry point.
sorry?
Am I audible properly?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I'm saying that main is a entry point of the program, but a compiler has to understand that as the entry point, and it returns something in the integer like 0 maybe.
It
So
tells the compiler that everything worked completely, successfully,
everything.
successfully compiled or run.
So if I remove this int main, then my program is will not work.
oh, it will
No,
work,
sir.
but
No,
it will
Without
sir,
not
main,
have
not
any
sure.
entry point.
So yeah, one by one. There is no entry point or exit point.
entry point.
Entry.
Okay. So can I do it like void main?
Yeah,
Yes.
sure,
No,
sure,
no,
sure, sure.
No,
No.
no,
no,
sir.
no. It won't.
Well,
It won't work.
Like
lucky
I
for
don't know
you that
why.
it is saying red itself. Why int main?
I
Sir,
don't know.
actually, it is C++ implementation. So means it is C++ implementation. Like C++ compiler takes the parameter as integer, and when everything get compiled successfully, it will return 0. Else,
But
it will return the error.
so if I remove this, then int main will it work? Well, before
Yeah,
asking.
sure.
So I'm not
Yeah,
Yeah, it
yeah,
returning
will.
anything.
yeah. By default, it is
Yeah,
returning
It,
0.
it,
yeah. By default, it's returning 0.
So if I return -1, then
still, I think it
That
will
would be a
work.
problem.
it will be a
That should
problem.
not work.
I don't know. I don't
Nothing
know
will
really.
happen. It only notified that the -1 has returned. So compiler may say that execution failed. It's just a flag that to represent the compiler that what kind of
So you are saying I cannot return -1 or what?
You can return
You
-1,
you
but
yeah,
that
can,
would.
yeah,
sir.
yeah. You
You
can return, but
So it is working fine.
yes, sir.
Hmm.
I think it needs some value only. It doesn't matter whether one
See,
or zero.
Exit.
Okay. Status 255.
Just 255.
Yeah, it will not
it
result
will
in an
work,
error, but
but
yeah, this is what will happen.
status will change only.
If I return 1, then instead of -1, then
Exit status 1.
but it is it gave 255.
Status.
Yeah, because -1 would convert to 255 because of 0 to.
Unsuccessful compile.
See, okay. So I think Chinmay or Malar, someone gave the correct answer.
Yes.
Yeah, this is just like Mang sir actually explained this is in
Okay.
one of the introductory videos.
Okay.
Returning 0 is internally like the program successfully compiled. Nothing went wrong in the compilation process or the running process of the program. But
Okay.
if any other value is returned, then that is a big flag that something went wrong in the whole process of the compilation or
Yeah,
the run process.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So
And
it
I
will
think that
return
this,
255 for all the negative values, or it will for only -1.
What do you
Means
think?
minus.
Or any value except from 0. Any value except from 0,
What do you
the
think? What will be the answer here?
no, no,
254.
it will
Exit
be
status
changing.
250. Yeah, exit status 254 will be returned here.
254. Okay.
It
I was just knowing
Yes.
there will be error, but I was not knowing that exit status
No,
254, 255,
no, this
one
is
kind of.
not an error. This is just a flag that that the compiler throws that something went wrong.
Yeah, it is
In
similar
the
to the, I
in
think, Linux implementation.
so the thing is that maybe you have heard about that signed signed
Signed
values
and
code in
unsigned.
reverse.
yeah, that
Maybe you have seen that.
yeah, that
Okay, so that is fine. So just remember that it will just throw the exit status, which can be used by your if you are working at the library level, you can use this exit status to say, okay, my program didn't work correctly. If you return 0, then that means it is working fine. Some of the languages have void also, like Java, that we will see eventually. Anyways, we are not discussing it, but just you need to know everything here. I know. So okay. So what I want to know is, tell me the output here.
सर अभी
This
फंक्शन
is
कॉल नहीं हुआ है मेन में.
तो करिए.
very good. Very good. Very good. So yeah. Now tell me what is the answer. Let me make it a small value, 5.
So number infinite.
Wait. One by one. Chinmay,
Yes, sir.
Chinmay, what do you say?
5. I didn't actually say anything actually.
See, instead of doing actually ना मेरे को दिखा नहीं रहा कि कौन बोल रहा है. तो जब सब बहुत सारे बोल. एक काम करिए, everyone just chat. What will be the
Sir,
output?
can I?
Chat. No, chat. You can write on chat.
It
What
will
will be the
run
answer?
I think, I don't know.
In the chat, everyone just type the answer. Don't send me privately. There are no issues. Yeah, okay. You can tell everyone. Infinite loop. What is infinite loop? कुछ output भी बताइए. Not just infinite loop. First, tell me, this is example of recursion or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Because
Yes,
outskull is
sir.
calling outskull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Others, only 4 people gave answer. What
Sir,
is happening to others?
Typing, sir.
Are you on mobile or what?
No, sir.
Between error due to no return value in the function. Chinmay said between error due to.
By the way.
Okay.
ये आउटपुट जो है पहली लाइन स्टेटमेंट का सी आउट का 5 आ जाएगा, फिर हम 5 दोबारा पास कर रहे हैं सेकंड कॉल में.
हेलो वर्ल्ड प्रिंट होगा या नहीं होगा? हेलो वर्ल्ड
वो तो होगा ही.
ओके ठीक
और
है.
उसके बाद
ना ठीक है.
हाँ सर.
हो गया सबका या एनीबॉडी इज टाइपिंग? व्हाट अबाउट अदर्स? पूजा, मानस, जॉय, नो आंसर. Flaming,
Yeah,
Pranav.
it's recursion.
Yeah, it's recursion, but what will be the output?
Recursion है, but 5 बहुत बारी output
टाइप कर दो आप एक बार, टाइप कर दो जिससे थोड़ा सा वो ये रहे ना। अच्छा जी, ये इन्होंने जैसे नेता का होता है ना, वीडियो देख के दिखा देते हैं कि देखो इन्होंने ये बोला था।
नंबर ऑफ टाइम्स 5 होगा। हाँ
यार जो इनफाइनाइट बोल रहे हैं ना, ये दे आर वेरी स्मार्ट पीपल। क्या
मतलब स्टैक ओवरफ्लो होगा अभी, कितना होगा आई कांट से।
डिप्लोमेटिक आंसर है।
नहीं, ये तब तक होगा जब तक एक एरर ना आ जाए।
जैसे चिन्मय ने, द वे चिन्मय आंसर्ड इट लाइक दिस। Everybody done or what? What is the, tell me what is the return type here? Nothing. चलिए इसको चला,
रिटर्न करना पड़ेगा कोई ना कोई, वरना एग्जिट वो आ जाएगा, एरर आएगा।
चला इसे, चला रहा हूं मैं
सर रिटर्न।
तो चल गया।
वार्निंग दे दी रिटर्न की, सिर्फ
वार्निंग दी थी
आई थिंक। हाँ दी है, श्योर, बिल्कुल
स्टार्टिंग में दी थी ना। ये चलता जाता है, फिर से इसे चलाता हूं। दैट्स एन इशू विद इट।
सर वो सेगमेंटेशन फॉल्ट भी तो आया था बीच में।
अब वो तो आ ही जाएगा जब एक टाइम के बाद आपका इनफाइनाइट लूप चलेगा ना।
यही वो स्टैक ओवरफ्लो आ जाएगा ना।
तो रिटर्न कर देता हूं मैं, ठीक है।
तो उसके बाद भी क्या, उसके बाद भी चल रहा है प्रॉब्लम।
अब क्या होगा? रिटर्न कर दिया, अब कुछ चेंज होगा क्या? एनीबॉडी हु वांट्स टू चेंज हिज आंसर?
या
इनफाइनाइट मत लिखिए, जॉय पूजा कुछ आंसर थोड़ा बेटर लिखिए, जैसे 555 आया है। या मैं एंड लिख देता हूँ, है ना। एंड लिख देता हूँ, थोड़ा सा बेटर हो जाएगा।
बहुत सारी लाइंस हो जाएंगी सर।
लाइंस वर्टिकल।
कोई बात, बताइए आंसर अभी।
4 5 4 3 एंड इनफाइनाइट
माइनस पे जाएगा या नहीं जाएगा?
मेरे हिसाब से तो जाएगा।
नहीं, वो नंबर
नहीं
होगा आई थिंक।
क्यों नहीं होगा?
नंबर डिक्रीमेंट
मैं चला रहा हूँ। आई एम रनिंग इट अगेन। क्या हो रहा है?
स्टॉप कर दो सर।
नहीं हो रहा ना डिक्रीमेंट, कहाँ हो रहा है?
डिक्रीमेंट हो रहा है, बट वो वैल्यू तुम पास नहीं कर रहे हो।
हाँ तो प्रिंट में
प्रिंट में तो नहीं होगा
नहीं, एक्चुअली क्या हो रहा है, डिक्रीमेंट हम बाद में पोस्ट डिक्रीमेंट कर रहे हैं। सो वी आर पुटिंग द, वी आर कॉलिंग द सेम वैल्यू ऑन दैट एंड इट इज अगेन, आई मीन गिविंग द 5।
ये 5 4 3 2 1 0 -1। यस सर, वही
चल रहा है ना।
दौड़ रहा सर।
द इशू इज कि ये ज्यादा ही चल जाता है, इसको थोड़ी देर बाद रुक जाना चाहिए। शुरू का दिख नहीं रहा। एनीवेज
कर्सर वहीं पे रखो ना, रन पे, रन करके जल्दी से स्टॉप कर देना सर। रन करके स्टॉप कर देना उसे जल्दी से।
नहीं हो रहा यार। ओके, एनीवेज एक काम करते हैं, इसे
एग्जिट कंडीशन
इफ ऐसे कुछ कर दें।
यस,
रिटर्न क्या 0? अब क्या होगा?
ओनली रिटर्न।
नहीं,
ओनली रिटर्न,
ओनली
रिटर्न।
मतलब चलेगा या नहीं चलेगा?
डाल ही नहीं सकते।
इनफाइनाइट
चलेगा
सर, ये
चलेगा या नहीं बताइए।
नहीं सर, वहां तक पहुंचेगा ही नहीं
सर नीचे ही नहीं पहुंचेगा।
गुड गुड
आएगा ही नहीं।
गुड।
रिकर्शन के ऊपर है ना सर।
यस राइट,
दिस फंक्शन, आई मीन
दिस इज कॉलिंग इट इट्स
पहले ही हो जा रहा है।
नहीं, ये भी एग्जिट कंडीशन थोड़ी ना।
देखो चल रहा है।
एग्जिट कंडीशन तो है ही नहीं है।
एग्जिट कंडीशन नहीं है सर।
और अगर मैं इसको ऐसे लिख दूं, अब
तब भी फर्क नहीं पड़ता।
चल जाएगा सर।
अब पड़ेगा या नहीं? कौन कौन बोल रहा है फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा?
नहीं,
मैं कह रहा हूँ
एक बार इसका आउटपुट जल्दी से इसका आउटपुट लिख दो यहाँ चैट में, विदिन 30 सेकेंड्स।
सर बाद में एक्सप्लेन करेंगे ना आप ये।
हाँ यार, ऐसे ही थोड़ी ना, मत ये दिखा के चलो अब
दिखा के
मतलब कुछ
रिटर्न 0 हो जाएगा तो फिर उसके बाद रिकर्शन नहीं होगा शायद।
नो इफेक्ट।
चला दे रहा हूं मैं, ठीक है।
इफेक्ट होगा सर।
आई एम रनिंग इट, ओके
सर।
क्या हो रहा है?
सर पेज रिफ्रेश कर दो एक बार, आई थिंक
कल का भी
Sir, we have to refresh the page not refreshing. I mean, we can just use the delete sign. I mean, cross sign over there.
that too, that
which
will be
sign? This sign, refresh.
Cross sign in the
No.
console window.
Okay. Okay, so see something better. Output अब थोड़ा देख लीजिए इसमें क्या आया. 5 4 3 2 1 0.
Oh, ठीक है.
If I do like this, then what do you think? What will be the output?
All fives.
Output will never. I mean, it will run
Infinitely.
It will not meet -10, sir.
-10 condition will not be met.
-10 आएगा ही नहीं कभी. नहीं आ जाएगा. वो खाली प्रिंट नहीं होता.
ये तो चले जा रहे हैं.
Yes.
रिटर्न नहीं हो रही ना.
So pre increment and post increment operator पढ़ा है ना या नहीं पढ़ा?
Yes. It will call every time 5, and it will again refresh the number variable.
Correct. So यहाँ पे 5 पास हो रहा है. अगर मैं प्री इंक्रीमेंट कर रहा हूँ तो वैल्यू पहले डिक्रीमेंट होती है फिर पास होती है. पता है? आई होप पता होगा. नहीं?
Yes, sir.
बहुत इंटरव्यू क्वेश्चंस होते हैं इस पे.
सेकंड टाइम में वो डिक्रीमेंट होता है ना पोस्ट वाले में, सेकंड लूप में.
अब मैं थोड़ा इस पे वापस आ रहा हूँ. So see, recursion is something that a function is calling itself. But remember one thing, whenever you are writing a recursion, then there has to be one base condition. If you do not have this base condition, then your recursion will run forever. We have seen this or not?
Yes.
What is base condition? Let's go it again. See, this is a base condition, right?
सर पर ये कंडीशन मुझे समझ नहीं आई.
कौन सी?
मतलब रिटर्न 0 हुआ तो वो 0 से फिर से स्टार्ट होके अप टू -10 पे जाना चाहिए और फिर से 0 और फिर से अगेन -10. तो ये इनफाइनाइट होना चाहिए पर ये इनफाइनाइट हो नहीं रहा. मतलब ये -9 -10 पे जाके 0 पे रिटर्न हो रहा है पर सिर्फ बट इट इज नॉट अगेन इक्वल टू -10, राइट? सो इट शुड कंटिन्यू अगेन इन द इनफाइनाइट.
ओके. या आपने कौन सा क्रॉस मेरे को बोला था क्लिक करने के लिए?
ये राइट साइड में और राइट ये जस्ट नीचे इसके दिस वन.
Okay. So yeah, can you please again tell what is the issue?
मीन्स सर सपोज नंबर इज डबल इक्वल टू -10 हिट हो गई और ओके रिटर्न 0. ओके, वी आर नॉट पासिंग दैट 0 इन आउटस्केल. ओके, या गॉट इट.
दोबारा कॉल नहीं होना वही सेम फंक्शन. वहीं पे रिकर्जन
दोबारा कॉल नहीं हुआ. या यस गॉट इट.
तो ये 0 के बाद -1 -2 कैसे आया?
या मतलब वो इफ कंडीशन में गया ही नहीं है अभी तक. रिटर्न 0
इसमें नहीं गया.
We are simply decreasing the number, right? With the minus operator, with this operator, we are simply decreasing one by one. Then that is why it is the.
Instead of outscale मैं थोड़ा number 10 fn लिख दे रहा हूँ. ठीक है? I hope there is no issue with that.
Yes sir.
Yes.
और fn9 calling fn8 calling fn. अब थोड़ा सा स्पीड बढ़ा दे रहा हूँ. 8 के बाद सीधे 0 लिख दे रहा हूँ. I hope there is no issue. F9 है ना? F9 के बाद अगर एक और डिक्रीमेंट हुआ तो F-10 प्रिंट होगा या नहीं होगा ये बताओ. अब मैंने हटा दिया स्क्रीन.
No, it will not.
नहीं प्रिंट होगा ना?
It will directly return because of the if statement.
Because before we are checking before ना.
Yeah.
Printing before we are checking.
ठीक है. तो ये हो रहा है, मतलब ऐसे रिकर्जन चल रहा है. लेकिन रियलिटी में कैसे चल रहा है ये? Your F10 is calling function 9. Function 9 is calling function 8. Function 8 is calling function 7. अब मैं थोड़ी सी जंप मार रहा हूं. Function 0, function -10 when it is returning 0, ठीक है, ध्यान से सुनिए। अब आपका fn9 कॉल हो रहा है, खत्म, मतलब खत्म हो रहा है उसके नीचे वाला स्टेटमेंट। सुना क्या क्या बोला मैंने? जब आपका सबसे पहले जब ऐसे चल गया, अब आपका अब ऐसे रिवर्स भी आएगा। गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? बिकॉज इट इज व्हाट डेटा स्ट्रक्चर?
Stack.
I hope everybody remember how our memory spaces. किसी को नींद आ रही है? This is heap.
No sir.
This is stack.
नहीं एक्सेल किया मैंने, एक्सेल।
या इसमें नींद मत, सोना मत यार, वरना ट्री वगैरह सब सो जाएंगे।
नहीं
डायनेमिक प्रोग्रामिंग, ट्री, ग्राफ सब सो जाएगा एक साथ। तो ओके, सो स्टैक इज हियर, है ना? सो व्हाट ऑल द फंक्शन कॉल्स दैट वी डिस्कस, ये हीप मेमोरी होती है। हीप मेमोरी मतलब पॉइंटर वगैरह से जो आप बनाते थे न्यू यूज करके, या मैलॉक कैलॉक, किसी ने सुना होगा मैलॉक कैलॉक, उस वहां से भी हीप में मेमोरी बनती है। आपकी फंक्शन कॉल में जो भी मेमोरी बन रही है वो यहाँ पे बन रही है स्टैक के अंदर। Getting my point or not? Anybody who
Yes.
is not able to understand this, please let me know.
Yes, this is the reason like space is like more space is used in the recursion process.
Yes. So अब वो शायद मलर या चिन्मय, इनमें से कोई कुछ कह रहा था कि मयंक के कुछ स्टेटमेंट। अब आप बोलिए, अब बोलिए एक एक स्टेटमेंट। कोई स्टेटमेंट बोल रहे थे आप शुरू में जब रिकर्जन डिस्कस करा था। मयंक सर
मैं ये कह रहा था, हाँ मयंक सर ने क्या कहा था कि ये प्रोग्रामर का जॉब इजी करेगा।
बस रुक जाइए। तो इसको अगर आपको उसमें लिखना है किसी को यूज करके, आई मीन टू से व्हाइल लूप वगैरह में, तो आपको फॉर लूप वगैरह लिखने पड़ेंगे, राइट? आप इसको कन्वर्ट कर सकते हो क्या? तो फॉर लूप वगैरह लिखने में आपकी कर सकते हैं ना, या मैं करके दिखाऊं?
Right. Simple, same condition we have to write on that.
Yeah, while number is greater than -10, right?
Yes sir.
तो देखिए हमें while loop वगैरह यहाँ पे कुछ नहीं लिखना पड़ा, सिर्फ सिंपली ये लिख के हमारा काम हो गया। So that's why it makes our job a little simpler in terms of writing the code, and you will appreciate it more writing
the code. Okay.
Yeah. But you will appreciate it more once you will do the complex problems like trees, graphs. So instead of writing so many code, you just write the few number of codes. अब आप second statement बताइए, और statement उनकी बताइए अब।
Sir, one query I have here.
एक सेकंड, एक बार ये मलर के वो क्वेश्चंस, एक सेकंड।
Okay, sure, go ahead.
मलर बताइए आप।
तो अगला स्टेटमेंट था कि बहुत बार फंक्शन कॉल होता है तो ये इट कैन कॉज परफॉर्मेंस इश्यूज।
बस रुक जाइए। अब ये रही परफॉर्मेंस इशू, स्टैक खा गया हमारा सारा, नहीं? आप अगर फॉर लूप लिखते, है ना, तो वो तो एक ही स्टैक में बनता ना। Everybody able to understand or not?
Yes.
Every iteration there will be freeing up of the memory while using for loop, right?
हाँ, अगर मैं इसको लिखूं, मेरे को हेल्प कराइए लिखने में। मेरी C++ बहुत गंदी है। मैं ना फीस चार्ज नहीं कर रहा मैं इनसे, उन्होंने मेरे को बोला आप सब मुझे C++ सिखा दोगे, तो ये हमारा ऐसे चल रहा है। हाँ बताइए कैसे लिखूं इसे?
I is less than, sorry, I is greater than,
एक गलती नहीं होनी चाहिए।
greater than
इक्वल टू या माइनस? आई माइनस करूं? यही करूंगा ना, गलत हो तो देखो पहली बार में चलना चाहिए, वरना क्या फायदा मेरा, वरना तो मैं भी लिख लूंगा ऐसे तो। हाँ सही है ना, पहली बार में चलना चाहिए। यस, आप सब रिस्पॉन्सिबल होंगे, नहीं चलेगा तो रिटर्न भी करो। अच्छा, क्या रिटर्न करूं?
0 कर दो।
ठीक है, इसको मैं कमेंट कर दे रहा हूँ, ये हेलो वर्ल्ड को भी कमेंट कर देता हूँ, बहुत हेलो हो गया। ठीक है, सही है, चलेगा ना?
नंबर डिक्रीमेंट नहीं हो रहा, आई डिक्रीमेंट हो रहा है सिर्फ।
अच्छा, क्या करूं यहाँ पे फिर बताइए? आई लिख दूं? अब सही है?
आई लिख दो। हाँ,
चलेगा ना एवरीवन?
चलेगा अब तो होपफुली चलेगा। हाँ,
होपफुली नहीं बोलना चाहिए था। चलिए ठीक है, ये जो है, ये इसमें क्या हो रहा है आउटस्कल वाइल में, सिर्फ एक स्टैक कॉल हुआ है, फंक्शन लिख देना फिर से, आउटपुट वाइल नहीं लिख रहा मैं, या ओ अंडरस्कोर वाइल लिख देता हूँ, ठीक है बस। यहाँ तो आपके 15 कॉल हो गए, 15 we have called 15 functions here only one function is getting called.
So this is for all the programming language. I mean, every
Yeah,
programming language.
yeah, recursion is same everywhere. Recursion is used in all programming languages.
No. This stack is like if we are calling every function, then stack will using
Yes.
behind that.
Yeah, in every function language. That's how the languages are made. That's how your exceptions are generated using stack. Exceptions. I hope you know about exceptions.
Yes. Yeah.
So C++ having unchecked or checked exceptions? No answer.
This is I think I don't know, like checked or unchecked.
Whenever
General
we say
exception
yes,
throwing
we know it,
no.
you have question ready.
C++ is having checked exception or unchecked exceptions, or you don't know what is checked or unchecked?
No, I
No,
don't know.
But you know about C#, you should know about unchecked or checked exceptions. That's not possible. You cannot give the reason.
चेक जो
Sorry?
सर चेक तो हो टाइम में कुछ तो एरर देता
यार
है
आप
मिस्टेक होने पे।
नहीं समझ में आया, सॉरी।
सर चेक तो होगा ही, चेक एक्सेप्शन, क्योंकि रन कंपाइल टाइम में भी कुछ तो एरर देता ही है, पर कंफर्म नहीं है सर C++ पे।
आपको चेक्ड और अनचेक्ड की भी थोड़ा सा क्लैरिटी कम लग रही है, थोड़ा एक बार देख लेना। C# और C++ पे चेक्ड होता है, अनचेक्ड होता है। somebody is typing. What is Joy? Checked or unchecked? This is also exception. Okay, clarity. Okay.
Clarity नहीं है sir. Same here.
कोई बात नहीं, checked
I thought that
unchecked.
this is another type of exception.
ओके सर, नहीं देता सर
क्या यार प्रशांत,
क्योंकि
it's better you type.
जो है
Anyways, I think it's unchecked. But before that, checked. What is unchecked exception?
Or is it like whether the system know what the problem is kind of a checked and exception, and unchecked means the system actually don't know what happened.
Checked exceptions means if you do not catch it, then your code will not compile.
Okay.
Unchecked exception means your code will compile, but exceptions will occur at runtime. Now,
Okay,
now tell me what is whether C++ is having checked or unchecked.
Unchecked.
Yeah, unchecked. Prashant, there is no checked. I mean, no checked, कुछ नहीं होता. Unchecked or checked.
Sir, unchecked.
Okay. Just make everything clear. All the concepts need to be extremely clear. I hope you know about checked or unchecked also now. You can go little deep into that. Anyways, where we were here, recursion. So recursion is taking space, right? In the stack. I hope you are able to get this point.
Yes.
If you're calling recursion a lot, space will go away from the program, and there will be some segmentation fault. You saw that, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
I hope you saw that or not.
Yes, sir.
Segmentation fault also occurred at one point of time. So the thing is that, so I hope Muller's statement, what Mayank said, is clear to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so during the program, when program starts running, then it has assigned some memory in the stack. Let's say 10 memory. I mean,
No. This is not like this. Memory is unlimited for your program.
Then how can we? It is given that stack segmentation error. This means that we are not getting the memory we are fetching for, right?
Yes, after a while there will not be any memory space available in your RAM.
It means that So it means that whenever we running that program in the plugin, so in their RAM is all memory has been finished.
So that depends on your RAM or your compiler or your language, how much memory is provided to it. It is out of your hands, to be honest, how much memory is allocated to you.
whatever
By
it will
default?
be, it will be finite, right?
It will be finite. Memory is finite.
That
Memory is not
that is
infinite.
that is the
Yeah,
point.
but the thing is, as far as I know, after compilation, the memory provided in stack is finite, is known by the compiler, and we fetch that memory. But
Yes, true.
heap is undefined. Heap is like
Yes.
कि जितना हम मांगेंगे वो देता रहेगा.
But the thing is that even what memory is allocated to your stack, you are not aware about that.
Yeah, that is true. But it will finish after a point in case of recursion at least. Because
Yes.
if we call a lot of functions in recursion,
Yeah,
then
that's
that finite memory will
And
degrade.
also heap memory is also limited. Okay. After a while, heap memory will also not be available. If you are a if you are a bad if you are a bad in
if RAM finishes up, then heap will crash, right?
see inside RAM there is one space allocated to your program. Other things are also running, operating system, several other things also, right? So there
Yeah.
could be some memory available. But your once your program memory is finished, then there will not be any memory available to you. Then there will be some errors depending on the languages.
Sir, can I
Exactly.
ask a generic question? It's
Yes.
like, it's a kind of doubt. Like, whatever being running at an instant, our PC is running. There may be some programs like our OS is running at first, and inside it there are some programs are running. So every resources for that is at that instant inside RAM or in hard disk or in a combined manner.
Yeah.
It's in a combined manner.
Yes, right.
Okay.
So your multi-processor system, I hope you are not having a single processor system, right? You can see dual core, quad core, MI वगैरह के phone आते हैं ना, MI वगैरह, quad core, octa core. Octa core means 8 cores. So 8 cores are
single
run.
core होता ही नहीं है.
So if you have the Apple product, then there are dual core or single core. They are still there. So by 8 core, I mean to say that multi-threading, multi-processing, these things are running. I mean 8 processes are running at one moment of time, and all these are checking the memory in the RAM. So memory in disk, it doesn't matter. Things are loaded from disk to RAM, then they run. Okay.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Like, if everything's been loaded into the RAM and they run, or is it like
Yes.
during? Yeah. Okay. That
everything is loaded and they run in the RAM, but your databases and all are stored in the this disk.
Okay, so suppose if I take an example like Adobe Photoshop is running, so every component of Photoshop at that time will be inside RAM.
No. That's memory management. Only limited using things which are important are loaded.
Okay.
Yeah. Plemin was right. If any component is currently working on, like you are working on some image processing and something, then it will be working on the RAM only.
Yes, it will be working on the RAM, but the thing is that let's say there is 1 GB game, FIFA. Then if you are playing FIFA, it doesn't mean that all 1 GB is loaded into your RAM.
Yeah.
Limited.
Yeah, right.
Only
that
limited.
One particular scene would be loaded on particular time.
And how your RAM is handling that how much it's needs to be in the RAM, how much it should not be there. There are some policies
memory
you
management.
memory
memory
management that you might
there.
have seen in the operating system if you have studied that.
Yes.
There is one beautiful book, Galvin.
Yeah.
I think
you can look into that book.
The only book that every college recommends.
Yeah, it's a very good book. Once you go into senior profiles, then maybe you will start appreciating it. Anyways, we are not going into that. We are again into the stack. Yeah, Malar, anything else that Mayank also said?
Sir, my question actually not cleared.
Yeah.
So I actually wanted to know that what is the default memory which will be given on when they start the program?
I don't know. It's completely different. That I cannot tell.
What do you mean by default memory?
He's saying that how much memory is allocated
how much
to the
memory?
program.
Yeah.
Okay. That would depend on the program actually. If you are writing just a hello world program, then the memory will be infinitesimally small.
No. He might be asking that he hasn't written anything. Then how much memory is allocated? Is it that?
Yeah, like in this example, we are looking at this example in the recursion example. Let's say the segmentation fault error, we have seen the segmentation fault error, but still program is running after that.
Yeah, the thing is that memory gets cleaned up after a while and things go
Yeah,
here
that's
and
the
there.
thing I wanted to know that.
You can do a bit of research into that. I'm not having any exact answers for that. And whenever you are studying it, then search for C++ only.
Yeah,
Things done by
that's
Java, things done by C# are different.
is different. Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's all
think that might be a REPL issue, because after segmentation fault, I don't think any a visual code. I don't think they will run after the segmentation fault.
Yeah, maybe.
They'll
Yeah,
just
maybe
stop
you're
it.
right.
Sometimes if we run some infinite loop or something, then a ripple will not respond.
Okay.
Yeah, I have seen some segmentation error where the program will not run after that. But in this case, in the recursion case, this is running.
Yeah, just check also whether you are running in Visual Basics or this Repel. Also, that also matters.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
sure.
Let me tell you one thing. One thing. When you write the recursion code like this, then some of the IDEs, they convert your code into while code. Okay, loop. So first of all, we called it as iterative, and this as recursive. So your compilers, they they are made extremely in a. I mean, they are extremely sophisticated and great products. When you are writing a bad code, they convert your code into a single while loop. Getting my point? Some of the some of the IDs are doing that also.
So
So
that
you
means
can.
our code directly been changed as while loop, or it is been executed as while loop during runtime.
See, if you are doing it in your terminal, then it will not do anything. Some of the IDs, I don't know which ID is doing that
Yeah,
internally.
it means
But
that ID role is also coming in between that.
yes. Getting my point now or not? What
Yeah.
I just said. Okay. So my point is recursion improves code readability a bit. For some people, I don't agree it for all. Some people will say, oh, what is here? It is recursion. Now I'm not able to understand what's going on. Some people also say this. I've seen this. But if you're able to understand the recursion, then you will say, okay, instead of writing so many lines of code, I am able to get my solution in limited amount of code. And second thing is that your recursion uses a stack. So you know that Prashant was saying that I can implement queue using stack and using recursion. See, using recursion, it uses stack only. Okay. Using recursion, it uses stack only. Okay. So now your question would be, where will I use stack? Where will I use recursion?
Sir, means in recursion, means trees and graphs are the wherever there is a node structure, it is very useful to use recursion rather than iteration, because it is quite impossible to create tree using iteration.
Yeah, like we can traverse throughout every node of the tree. If अगर हम for loops implement करेंगे तो हर node पे आके एक for loop लगाना पड़ेगा, तो जन्म बीत जाएंगे, बहुत साल लगेंगे.
Recursion uses stack, and if I don't know, I think I told you, if you need to go back से मेरा मतलब है, you have reached to 6, you need to go back to 3, then you need to use the concept of stack.
Yeah.
Or maybe if you have to use tree kind of data structure and you have reached to this point, then you need to go from here to here, then only stack is the solution. And wherever you use stack, you can use recursion also. So recursion and stack can be used side by side. If you use stack, your code will be iterative, and here the code will be recursive. However, you can convert all the code into recursive code. All the codes, like multiplication also. Like power, 2 raised to power 4. I have given one question also. 2 raised to power 4 is 16. So this also can be converted into recursion. Otherwise, this can also be done using iterative process also. Yeah, anybody? Someone was asking a question.
Yes, sir. So I would like, I think that the time complexity will be a little bit of decrease in this process, in the recursion process. Is this
Okay,
right?
I will come into it. No, no, no.
Time
No,
complexity
time
will be
complexity
high.
is not reduced. It will be same.
Yeah,
I think.
So
it will be increased.
I am giving you a time. Yeah, comment in the comment section. Write whether time complexity will increase or decrease. In the comment, I mean to say in the chat. Your C++ concepts will be checked here. It will be same. Mahler is saying time complexity will be same. Space will increase. Time will be same. Same. Everybody is saying same. Somebody explain it.
Because sir, there is no point to increase the traverser, right? Here is the example. Nowhere we are increasing the traverser issues. Suppose we are using iteration, or suppose we are using recursion, the traversing will be the exact same. So that's
Okay.
why there is no point of increasing the time complexity, but definitely the space will increase.
Okay. So okay, can anyone tell me the output? Output type कर दीजिए. There will be warning. Joy is saying there will be a warning. Why?
Because if the if statement inside the function is never true, then there is no return
Error.
statement
Sir,
inside
error.
the
No
function.
warning. There will be proper
Please
error.
type the answers. जल्दी जल्दी टाइप करिए. Time खत्म हो रहा है. Time is getting over. Please type quickly. Answer. Also, if you can give the reason also why. What others are doing. Why they are not typing. Since everybody was giving that answer, so I changed it into it. Now tell me the answer. Those who मेरे को लगा एक दो देंगे और सभी देने लग गए वो आंसर. ठीक है यार, वार्निंग जाएगी. वार्निंग एरर में डिफरेंस क्या होता है? What is the difference between warning and error? Are they exceptions?
Warning needs to be like, I think we have to be keeping in mind that we can improve our program.
Okay, let's see. So warning is generated, then 5 4 3 2 1.
सर सी शार्प में तो प्रॉपर एरर आता है ऐसा. अगर सारे केसेस रिटर्न नहीं कर रहे तो प्रॉपर एरर आता है आई गेस.
उसमें कंपाइल भी नहीं करना देगा.
हाँ, तो मैंने सी शार्प का लॉजिक लगा दिया.
हाँ, मैंने आपको शायद आप सबको लोगों को बता रखा है कि whenever you are doing data structures, then follow only one language. Otherwise, there will be issues while writing the code from start to end. So anybody who is having issues in telling the output of this, how 5 4 1 2 is coming, anybody, please let me know.
Yes, I am saying that.
You are?
I have given the same answer, which is printed on the console. So basically, when we are recursively call this function again and again, so we are checking for the zero. Like if we are greater than a zero, then we have to go inside that.
Okay.
Okay, so I mean now this will not print anything.
This will not. Please type the answer. I hope nobody is having issues in the previous example. If anybody is having issues, then still you can raise it. For this, please tell me the answer.
Nothing will print.
So type it.
Just a second, sir. Just a second.
I hope you're not printing in your own ID.
No, sir.
Okay.
Sir, if nothing will print, then what is we need to type?
The type nothing will print. That like Abhishek.
Okay.
In the previous one, everybody gave the correct answer. Once I wrote the return 0. Here nothing will. I've removed return here. Okay. Just to tell you, some of the people are not liking that, so I've removed that. Yeah, others fast. Only 3 people gave the answer. Manas, I think, gave the answer for last one, na? Flemin is giving 5-1. Manas, where is 5? What happened to 5? हो गया ना सब? Everybody done.
5. I pressed enter before.
Okay, there is 5 now after this. Joy is giving 0 also. Interesting, Joy. How 0 is coming? Can you write it?
0 will not be there, Joy.
0?
Will not be there.
But Joy wrote 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Minus number hai, to number should be reduced.
Kundan changed the answer somehow.
So then also 5 should not be printed. Then 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 should be there.
So I'm just.
No,
Can
I think 5 to 1 will be the answer.
Can I run it now?
5.
Yeah.
1 to 5.
थोड़ा सा इसको देखते हैं कैसे इसको predict करते हैं. Actually, why I'm giving these questions? Because a lot of companies gave you the MCQ and they expect you to give the answer for this. And how to give the answer? Function 5 is calling, है ना? Then nothing is printing now. Are you satisfied? Anybody is having any doubt? Nothing is printing now.
Yes. सर उसी प्रोग्राम में समझाते हैं.
उसमें समझाऊंगा तो आप आउटपुट कैसे निकालोगे खुद नोटबुक में? एक्चुअली उस पर टाइप कैसे करूं मैं? समझ में आ रहा है क्या ये मैंने क्या लिखा है? या इसको ऐसे बनाते हैं?
Sir, you can type in the snipping tool.
On?
Snipping tool. Are you using the window?
Yes.
So snipping tool you can use that.
Okay. Let's do it like this. If nobody is having issue. Function 5 will call function 4. Function 4 will call function 3. Function 3 will call function 2. Function 2 will call function 1, right?
Yes,
and
sir.
function 0 will call nothing. Why? Because n is 0, na?
Yes.
N is 0. Return 0, na?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So now things are returning back. Now it is coming to here. After this, what will be printed? 1? Or
Yes,
what?
sir. 1,
2?
sir.
1, 2.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now let's see the output.
But how, sir, it is increasing?
How?
How it is reversing?
0, 1, 2, 3, 4.
But answer is coming 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Why?
pre-increment when printing. We are actually decrementing it. That's why.
So if I do it like this, then
it should be 1 2 3 4 5.
segmentation fault. Why?
बहुत ही ज्यादा
नहीं,
confusing है.
because then 5 keeps getting called again and again. That's why.
Yes. So let's write it like this. Is it similar to minus minus number or not?
Yeah, but here again, I think 0 1 2 3 4 will be printed.
Right.
Sir, at line number 10, it reduced to 0.
So see here. What is line number?
10, it reduced to 0. Then after that, it is increasing till 4. 0 1 2 3 4. How it is increasing?
So your
The same
recursion is when your number is 0, then number is called now. When number is 0, then function 1 is called.
Yes, sir.
What I'm trying to say is it is decremented and then it is printing. So the number variable which is stored here is 0 or not?
Yes, 0.
When you called it 5, then it is 4 or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. When you called it with function 4, then it is 3 or not?
Yes, sir.
When you called it with 3, 2.
2 1 0. So ये तो समझ में आ गया. 5 4 3 2 1 0 वो रिड्यूस हो रहा है. आंसर में 0 1 2 3 4 कैसे आ रहा है?
Abhishek,
when you passed 5, then it decremented to 4, okay?
Right.
And then outscale 4 is called. And 4 number variable is stored here.
Okay.
Sir, I think, sir, can I explain little
Yes,
bit?
you can. Yes.
Sir, just go to the code, so it will be easy for me to explain to Abhishek.
Yes.
So I think what is happening here is, suppose the line number 10 is getting hit by a lot of suppose 5 number of times. So again, in the there is a function call in stack. So there are 5 function call of this outscale function, right? So each and every function call will have the pointer to its next line, and all these function call all these 5 function calls will have different value of the number. So the point is, whenever the stack is returning, we are returning from the 0, and at that time, at the line number 11, the 11 number line is getting called 5 times, and at the time of hitting the 11 number line, there are different values from 0 to 4.
Yes,
that's my question.
Your question. So let's see. Function 5, why it is printing 4? Okay, let's just do that. Okay.
Yeah.
Function 5, why it is printing 4? See, 5 is called here. Okay. Now your 5 is decremented to 4. And then you called outscale 4. But at this moment of time, number value is 4. Getting this point or not? See here. Here, number is associated is 4, then 3, then 2, then 1 and 0. So tell me one thing. Do you have problem with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4? Or you have problem with why it is not like this? So there could be 3 probable outputs for this, according to various answers, these things, right? So your problem is why it is not printed or what?
How it is increasing from 0 to 4.
How it is increasing from 0 to 4. Okay.
Yeah.
See, you called function int num. Let's say this is the name, and if num is greater than 0, then you are calling fun again for which with minus minus num before printing. Getting this point?
Yeah.
Before printing. So when you called this function 5, then it called function 4 before printing it. Getting this point?
Yeah.
फंक्शन 5 खत्म होने से पहले ही फंक्शन 4 कॉल हो चुका है.
Till 1 5 4 3 2 1 like it call 4 times.
Yes. फिर 0 के बाद क्या हुआ? When you called 0, then it returns 0. So now things are returning back. है ना? So when it is returned, it is removed from the stack. When it is returned, it is removed from the stack and printed 0. Let me know if it is getting clear or not. Let me make it again. And not an issue. See, recursion takes a few amount of time. Let me write this function also to make things a little better. In this, I am just making one change. I am printing it here, okay? In this, what will be the output? Outskull 2. What do you think? Or getting confused?
4 3 2 1 0.
Why? Because I am printing cout earlier. Here cout is later. है ना?
Yes sir.
Or not? Still not
But
getting.
sir, ये सी आउट जो है ऊपर वाला
हाँ
फंक्शन में वो तो कभी कॉल ही नहीं हो पाएगा क्योंकि
होगा
हम
ना,
रिकर्स कर रहे हैं.
देख हाँ इधर आइए आप.
जैसे ही वो 0 पे होगा इफ फंक्शन
देखिए फंक्शन 5 है आपका. अब आपका फंक्शन 4 को कॉल कर दिया इसने, ठीक है. इसने फंक्शन 3 को कॉल करा, अभी कुछ भी प्रिंट नहीं हुआ है. फंक्शन 2 को कॉल किया, फंक्शन 1 को कॉल किया, इसने फंक्शन 0 को कॉल करा जिसने रिटर्न 0 करा. जब ये रिटर्न होगा ना तो ये स्टैक से रिमूव हो जाएगा. फिर आपका वापस यही वाला कॉल होगा. आप यहाँ पे वापस आ गए हो. समझ में आ रहा है या नहीं आ रहा?
तो फंक्शन 1 तक रह जाएगा.
फंक्शन 1 जो है ये आपका चलेगा आगे. सी आउट प्रिंट करेगा क्या? 0, क्योंकि नंबर यहाँ पे डिक्रीज हो गया था. 0 प्रिंट हुआ.
बट ये रिमूव कॉल स्टैक.
अब ये यहाँ पे नंबर जो था ये 1 था यहाँ पर, तो 1 प्रिंट हुआ, ये रिमूव हुआ स्टैक से. नाउ नंबर 2 प्रिंट हुआ, नाउ नंबर 3 प्रिंट हुआ, नाउ नंबर 4 प्रिंट हुआ. अब आपका पूरा का पूरा सब डिलीट हो चुका है स्टैक से. नहीं या नहीं? अभी भी क्लियर नहीं हुआ?
बट सर इफ केस में हमने डाला हुआ है कंडीशन कि जैसे 0 से ग्रेटर देन 0 होना चाहिए.
हाँ.
बट जैसे 0 होगा वो इफ केस मतलब कंडीशन फॉल्स हो जाएगी. वो केस इफ केस रन ही नहीं करेगा और सी आउट तो
रुकिए. ठीक है. गुड क्वेश्चन, वेरी गुड क्वेश्चन. देखिए आपका ये रिटर्न किसको रिटर्न कर रहा है?
फंक्शन को जिसने कॉल किया.
किसने कॉल करा है?
आउटस्कल फंक्शन.
आउटस्कल ने थोड़ी ना कॉल करा है इसे. फिर से बना दे. आउटस्कल ने तो कॉल करा. रुक जाइए, मेन से स्टार्ट करते हैं इस बार और थोड़ा सा डीप में जाते हैं. इंट मेन के अंदर आउटस्कल है, आउटस्कल 5 है ना. आउटस्कल 5 ने कॉल करा इसको
4 को.
आउटस्कल 5 ने कॉल करा 4 को, ठीक है ना.
हाँ.
अभी प्रिंट नहीं करा है, ध्यान देना. अब मैं ओ लिख दे रहा हूं, सिर्फ O3 को, O2 को, O1 को, O0 को. इसके साथ साथ एक चीज ध्यान रखिए, यहां पर नंबर की वैल्यू बताओ मुझे क्या होगी? 4. ये आपको समझ में आ रहा है या नहीं आ रहा?
यस.
ये स्टोर हो गया ना ये भी स्टैक में. यहां पर तो कुछ अंदर गया ही नहीं, यहां तो रिटर्न 0 हुआ है. अब ध्यान से सुनिए, एक सेकंड कुंदन, आई एम पॉजिंग यू, थोड़ी वॉइस आ रही है. So this outskull 0 is called by this outskull 1, right?
Right.
तो अब आपका आउटस्कल 1 चलेगा आगे, आपका फिर सी आउट प्रिंट होगा। सी आउट क्या? 0, क्योंकि नंबर 0 है। When this is completed, then this will be called C out 1, C out 2, C out 3, C out 4, like this. So 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 is the answer. Please tell me which step is not clear.
सर एक बार प्रोग्राम में जाना, कोड में।
अभिषेक,
Sir,
वो
I
नंबर इज
think
ग्रेटर देन 0 की जो कंडीशन है ना, वो बाईपास हो चुकी होती है बिफोर सी आउट नंबर ऑफ 0।
मुझे लग रहा है सर कि go ahead Mel.
या
This is calling outscall 4.
I think that sir you are explaining with the stack, that is why it is little bit confusing
But
with the
actually it
norm.
is, हाँ बोलिए, उससे
But
क्लियर करूंगा।
if we can use only normal function, like
हाँ हाँ
एक function call हुआ, right? If we are calling one function with the 5 number,
हाँ हाँ,
जब तक ये कंप्लीट नहीं हो जाता तब तक वो नीचे उसको प्रिंट नहीं करेगा।
फिर से बताइए, सॉरी आपने क्या कहा?
जैसे आपने एक्सप्लेन किया वहां पे
हम्म,
फंक्शन 5, फंक्शन 4, फंक्शन 3,
हाँ
तो जैसे ही आउटस्केल में 5 आया नंबर, जब
हाँ,
तक वो 0 के नीचे नहीं चला जाता तब तक वो कंप्लीट नहीं होता, राइट? और जब
0
तक
के
वो
नहीं, हाँ जब तक 0
हाँ
नहीं हो जाता, क्योंकि 0
जब
अगर जब
तक
भी होगा तो
हाँ
रिटर्न 0।
राइट राइट राइट। तो जैसे ही वो 0 हुआ तब वो उसके बाद वाला कोड स्टार्ट होगा, तब वो एवरी फंक्शन उसके बाद वाला कोड प्रिंट करेगा, बेसिकली सी आउट जो है।
तो देखिए आपका आउटस्कल 5 वाला जो है वो यहाँ तक था, यहाँ तक चला था बस।
राइट राइट,
ये वाला तो चला नहीं था ना अभी।
चला ही नहीं था
सर ये चलेगा कैसे? चलेगा ही नहीं।
जब वो
क्यों नहीं चलेगा?
पूरा कंप्लीट हो गया।
जब आउटस्केल जो नंबर है जो
तो चलो
हमने
एक चीज देखते हैं,
पास किया 0।
एक सेकंड, अब एक और फंक्शन लिखता हूँ मैं यहाँ पे लिखता हूँ इंट चिन्ह में, और यहाँ पर कुछ मैंने लिखा हुआ है, कमेंट कर रखा है, यहाँ पर भी मैंने कमेंट कर रखा है। ये कॉल कर रहा है कुंदन को, ठीक है। अब ये बताओ भाई मुझे चिन्ह में कि ये वाला 222 कभी कॉल होगा या नहीं होगा?
यस, आफ्टर दैट फंक्शन कॉल,
जब ये कुंदन खत्म होगा तो ये चलेगा या नहीं चलेगा?
राइट।
तो अब जब ये चलेगा तो ये यहाँ पे क्यों नहीं चलेगा? राइट और नॉट?
यस।
अब मैं फिर से बता रहा हूँ इसको, यहाँ एक और ट्राई करके देखते हैं, ऊपर से नीचे बता रहा हूँ। आउटस्कल 5 is calling outscale 3, outscale 4, outscale 4 is calling outscale 3, 2, 1, 0, इसने रिटर्न करा 0, है ना? तो ये तो ठीक है, हो गया। अब ये चलेगा ना, फिर ये चलेगा, फिर ये चलेगा, फिर ये चलेगा, फिर ये चलेगा। स्टैक याद करो, मैंने बोला स्टैक के थ्रू चलता है सारी फंक्शन कॉल। 5 4 3 2 1, सबसे पहले 5 चलेगा, 4 3 2 1, लाइक दिस। यस और नो? अभी भी नहीं। आपका स्टैक में कोड कॉल होता है आउटस्कल 5, आउटस्कल 4, आउटस्कल 3, आउटस्कल 2, आउटस्कल 1।
We can also clear this question with the different functions like ABCD.
ABCD से क्या?
Like if we are nesting the function calls, different function calls, then we can understand it better. Like we are calling A and A calling B, B calling C, and C calling D, and D will return something. Then it will be clear better, I think.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say here also, कि ये जो है इन सब फंक्शंस को आप अगर डिफरेंट फंक्शन समझोगे तो शायद क्लियर हो जाए। लेकिन ये देखिए, ये फंक्शन जो है खुद एक दूसरे को कॉल कर रहा है, अंदर इन सब के नाम अलग अलग होते हैं, ठीक है? प्रोग्राम के अंदर इन सब की मेमोरी एड्रेस अलग अलग है ना,
फंक्शन पॉइंटर्स अलग अलग होते हैं।
और तरीका देख लेते हैं इसको, अगर अभी भी क्लियर नहीं हो रहा। सी सबसे बढ़िया तरीका है, कभी भी प्रोग्राम को डीबग करना है तो सी आउट कर दीजिए। I hope you know how to use debugger or not.
यस सर।
नंबर इसको चला देते हैं। क्या लगता है आउटपुट? आउटपुट इसको प्रिंट आफ्टर रिकर्जन है ना? आई थिंक इससे थोड़ा बेटर क्लियर होगा।
एवरी
Yes, sir.
रिकर्जन पे वो जो बिफोर रिकर्जन नंबर है वो प्रिंट होगा एवरी रिकर्जन।
चलाओ, क्या आंसर होगा, कुछ आइडिया?
5 4 3 2 1
हाँ
0 1 2 3 4।
करेक्ट। चलाते हैं इसे। इसको मैं हटा दे रहा हूँ, नीचे वाले को, आउटस्कल 2 को।
अच्छा
भाई कुंदन एरर दे दिया यार आपने, रिटर्न नहीं कर रहा। चिन्मय नहीं दे रहा था, वो रिटर्न कर रहा था ना। अच्छा वो भी देगा, कोई बात नहीं, सीख देखते हैं इसको। देखिए क्या हो रहा है यहाँ, थोड़ा सा कंसंट्रेट करिए, ट्राई टू कंसंट्रेट हियर। सी बिफोर रिकर्जन 5 4 3 2 1 is printed, right? After this your recursion is coming back 0 1 2 3 after recursion. Yes or no? Still some issue?
No sir.
Please tell everyone, if this is not clear, then issues will come in some or the other questions.
Clear.
सर अभी भी समझ नहीं आया।
किसको?
सर मुझे
अभिषेक में?
नहीं
अभिषेक
तो आ गया।
सॉरी। अरे एक्चुअली मेरे को पता नहीं चल रहा कौन कह रहा है यहाँ पे। एक्चुअली हाईलाइट कर रहा है चिन्मय पे और अभिषेक बोल रहे हैं। ओके चिन्मय, मैं बहुत देर से। हाँ बताइए अभिषेक।
प्रोग्राम में ही बताओ, ऐसे
प्रोग्राम में क्या बताए? बात तो सारी पे देखिए, डेटा स्ट्रक्चर्स पेन एंड पेपर पे चलता है, प्रोग्राम में नहीं चलता। प्रोग्राम तो 2 मिनट का है। हाँ आप बताओ कि प्रोग्राम में लिख देता हूँ ना यहाँ, इंट अभिषेक करके लिखते हैं नाम अभी, इंट n, if n is greater than 0 then what should we do? n minus minus अभी n, और सी आउट कर दिया n को। प्रोग्राम में तो कोई इशू नहीं ना?
No,
अभिषेक
no,
अब बताइए क्या हो रहा है, आप बताइए मुझे, रन कराइए इसे।
यहाँ हमने 5 पैरेंथेसिस में दिया,
ठीक है।
बाद फिर कंडीशन चेक हुई,
हाँ
इंक्रीमेंट हुआ 4 हो गया,
ओके।
फंक्शन कॉल हुई।
रुको n को 4 स्टोर कर ले रहा हूँ मैं, ठीक है।
n में 4,
n 4 स्टोर हो गया, ठीक है, वेरिएबल। हाँ आप आगे बताइए।
फिर से फंक्शन कॉल हुई।
किसने किसको कॉल करा? रुकिए, किसने किसको कॉल करा?
अभी ने अभी को ही कॉल किया।
अभी पैरामीटर के साथ बताइए।
पैरामीटर्स के साथ 4 पास हो रहा है पैरामीटर्स में,
ठीक है। हाँ आप बताइए क्या हुआ?
कंडीशन चेक हुई, डिक्रीमेंट हुआ, अब 3 हो गया n के अंदर।
ठीक
फिर
है।
से वही रिकर्जन हुई, फिर कंडीशन चेक हुई, डिक्रीमेंट 2, ऐसे होते होते 1, और जैसे 0 आएगा कंडीशन फॉल्स हो जाएगी।
अच्छा,
यहाँ पे कंडीशन से बाहर आ जाना चाहिए।
यहाँ तक आ गए हम। अब क्या होगा आप बताओ?
अब यहाँ पे एल्स केस तो है नहीं जो हम उसे रन करेंगे।
हाँ यहाँ पे रिटर्न है 0, ठीक है।
तो रिटर्न 0 कर दिया हमने।
हाँ तो कहाँ से कहाँ आया?
अब रिटर्न 0 हो गया, तो ये जिस फंक्शन जहाँ मेन के अंदर फंक्शन हमने कॉल किया था।
अरे लेकिन A0 ने कॉल करा है ना अभी तो। यस
हाँ
A0 ने रिटर्न करा ना 0।
A0 ने
A0 ही तो कर रहा है रिटर्न, या कौन कर रहा है?
राइट n में तो 0।
इसलिए मैं कह रहा था आपने 3 के बाद जंप मार दिया ना। तो अभी क्लियर हुआ, इसने रिटर्न करा है 0। कितना क्लियर हुआ?
यस सर।
अब A1 ने कॉल करा था ना A0 को, तो A1 भी तो चलेगा ना पूरा, या नहीं?
नहीं चलेगा सर, चलेगा।
तो चलाइए A1 को। A1 यहाँ पर है अभी,
फिर वो
यहाँ पर।
फिर वो कॉल किया उसने, कंडीशन चेक किया,
किसको कॉल करा? एक सेकंड। A0 अभी यहाँ पर था, इस लाइन पर। अब बताइए क्या होगा इसके बाद?
फंक्शन कॉल हुआ फिर से।
कौन सा फंक्शन कॉल हुआ?
अभी।
लेकिन ये तो कॉल हो गया था ना A0, वापस यहाँ पर आया है।
तो अभी अभी 0 है n के अंदर।
हाँ हाँ, n and then 0 है।
तो
देखिए a1 जब कॉल हुआ था ना आपका, तो n इज ग्रेटर देन 0, सही बात है ना। फिर n माइनस माइनस हुआ तो n 0 हो गया। फिर a0 कॉल हो गया था ना, इसके आगे तो नहीं चला था ना।
नहीं,
a0 ने जब रिटर्न करा 0, तो ये वाली कंडीशन चलेगी ना, यस और नो?
बट सर उससे पहले तो फंक्शन कॉल होगा ना, रिकर्जन होगी।
कौन सा वाला कॉल हुआ तो था a0।
हाँ, तो फिर ऊपर जाएंगे,
ऊपर जाएंगे, ठीक है।
0 पास हुआ, कंडीशन फॉल्स हो गई,
ठीक है।
तो
अब
सर
रिटर्न 0 किया ना।
कंडीशन से बाहर आ गए, रिटर्न 0।
रिटर्न 0, तो ये वाला रिटर्न 0 हुआ ना, या नहीं? अच्छा चलो ये बताओ मुझे,
रिटर्न n करेंगे तो वो वाला 0,
रिटर्न
n।
रिटर्न n करेंगे यहाँ पर।
हाँ,
हाँ तो n कर दो, क्या हो गया? तो 0 रिटर्न
जो
तो
भी
भी।
वैल्यू हाँ n में होगी वो रिटर्न हो जाएगी।
हाँ, इससे लेकिन क्या लेना देना है? अगर मैं कुछ भी रिटर्न करूँ कुछ मैटर नहीं करेगा इसमें,
हाँ, वैसे तो कोई मैटर नहीं करता,
क्योंकि मैं प्लस माइनस नहीं कर रहा। हाँ, उस पे हम वापस आते हैं। आपका कंफ्यूजन ये था कि ये कैसे चल रहा है, यही है ना इसके आगे।
ये सी आउट कैसे चल रहा है जब कंडीशन फॉल्स हो गई?
फॉल्स कहाँ पे हुई अभी? आपका ये बताओ मुझे। आपने ऐसे फंक्शन लिखे हुए हैं, एक फंक्शन है इंट फन, इसके अंदर आपने fun1 लिखा है, fun2 लिखा है, fun3 लिखा है, fun4 लिखा है, fun5 लिखा है। जब आपका fun1 रिटर्न 0 करेगा, तो ये fun2 चलेगा या नहीं चलेगा? यस अभिषेक?
ये नहीं समझ में आ रहा, fun2 कैसे चलेगा, क्योंकि
वहां पे
n
रिटर्न
पे तो
नहीं है ना।
हमारे पास अभी 0 है ना सर।
ये यहाँ पर
n पे तो हमारे पास 0 है, n 0 है।
यहाँ पर आपका था n 0 है, तो रिटर्न से मतलब है कि इसके पास कुछ इसने रिटर्न करा फंक्शन को।
ओके, तो फिर इसी सेम फंक्शन को इसने रिटर्न किया वैल्यू,
हाँ, सिर्फ इसको रिटर्न करा है।
फंक्शन 1 को।
हाँ
ओके, अच्छा, प्रीवियस जो फंक्शन चला था जो कि फंक्शन 1 था, उसको उसने रिटर्न 0 कर दिया,
सिर्फ इस लाइन को,
इस फंक्शन 1 को।
अब ये भी तो चलेगा ना फंक्शन 2, या नहीं?
ये कैसे चलेगा सर?
क्यों नहीं चलेगा? यहां मैंने रिटर्न थोड़ी ना लिखा है। बताइए कंफ्यूजन कहां पर है? थोड़ा सा फंक्शन कॉल में थोड़ा सा फंक्शन कॉल का इशू लग रहा है वैसे।
हाँ सर, वहीं पे प्रॉब्लम आ रही है।
कोई बात नहीं, वो भी दूर हो जाएगी। ये बताइए कि ये इंट अभी है, ठीक है अभिषेक। ये बताइए मुझे, इंट मेन से मैं अभिषेक अभी को कॉल कर रहा हूं, और अभी टू जो है वो एक और फंक्शन को कॉल कर रहा है, अभी टू को, जो रिटर्न 0 कर रहा है। तो सी आउट 3 प्रिंट होगा या नहीं होगा?
प्रिंट होगा सर।
क्यों?
फंक्शन कॉल करने के बाद फिर वो नेक्स्ट लाइन चलेगी इसकी।
तो यहां तो मैंने रिटर्न कर दिया ना, तब भी क्यों चलेगी?
ओके, हाँ, रिटर्न करने के बाद तो वो फंक्शन को रिटर्न नहीं सर।
बस इसमें मुझे थोड़ा बताइए आप क्या सोच रहे हैं, क्योंकि कुछ वो टेक्निकल इशू है जो थोड़ा करेक्ट करना है। आप मुझे थोड़ा स्पीक आउट व्हाट यू आर थिंकिंग।
आज ये जो फर्स्ट फंक्शन है अभी, इसमें सेकंड फंक्शन को कॉल किया हुआ है अभी 2, यहाँ पे नीचे फंक्शन डिफाइन किया और रिटर्न 0 किया, तो हम इसको कहीं इस ऊपर वाले फंक्शन में स्टोर तो कर नहीं रहे हैं, उसके बाद फिर उसकी नेक्स्ट लाइन चलेगी सी आउट
चलेगी ना। तो ये बताइए, अगर ये अभी जो है ये किसी और अभी को कॉल कर रहा है तो उसकी भी तो नेक्स्ट लाइन चलेगी ना यहाँ पर, ये वाली। अगर अभी कोई कॉल कर रहा है
ओके,
तो अगली लाइन चलाओगे या नहीं चलाओगे अब?
अच्छा अब कुछ समझ में आ रहा
है या नहीं आ रहा?
हाँ सर अब समझ में आ रहा है।
थोड़ा सा जो इश्यू आपके साथ है, कोई बात नहीं, ये बहुत के साथ होता है, मेरे साथ भी था, थोड़ा सा फंक्शन कॉल्स में इशू है कि फंक्शन एक दूसरे को कॉल कैसे करते हैं। आपको लग रहा है कि ये रिटर्न कर रहा है तो ये रिटर्न करके इसको भी रिटर्न कर देगा, ऐसे नहीं होता।
हाँ तो अच्छा जो मैं समझाऊँ मैं बताता हूँ। जैसे 5 बार फंक्शन कॉल हुए, एक के बाद एक 0 तक आया,
ठीक है,
0 आते ही कंडीशन फॉल्स, इसके बाद से रिटर्न 0 किया। तब तक जो उससे पहले जो 4 फंक्शन कॉल हुए थे वो भी एक तरह से होल्ड पे थे रिटर्न की।
वो यस एग्जैक्टली।
फिर जैसे लास्ट पॉइंट पे वो रिटर्न हुआ, फिर रिवर्स में रिटर्न करते गए सारे वैल्यूज।
हाँ ऐसा ही है, ये सब स्टैक में बैठे हैं ना।
तो
like this
लगा वो फंक्शन खत्म हो चुके हैं।
नहीं
अच्छा वो इसीलिए मैं
internally, that's why I told you, if you have seen the lectures of Mayank also, he must have also explained you that they are using stack और फंक्शन कॉल सारी स्टैक में ही होती है। आई होप आपको पता होगा। अभी भी मैं लिखूं या कुछ भी लिखूं, ये इसको कॉल कर रहा है, 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 ये इसको कॉल कर रहा है। ये रिटर्न जब 0 कर रहा है तो वापस ये यहाँ आना शुरू हुआ, ये चलेगा, ये चलेगा, ये चलेगा, ये चलेगा, ऐसे चलता है प्रोग्राम।
रिवर्स में रिटर्न करते जाएंगे वैल्यू।
अगर मैं रिटर्न हटा दूं, जो मैंने सबसे पहले समझाया था, तो ये हमेशा चलता रहेगा। और ऐसे ही एक समय ऐसा आएगा ये स्पेस खत्म हो जाएगी और आपका सेगमेंटेशन फॉल्ट आ जाएगा। गेटिंग पॉइंट और नॉट?
यस सर।
हैंड्स ऑन करने से क्लियर हो जाएगा। हैंड्स ऑन मतलब डीबगर चलाएं क्या, या थोड़ा कोड करें? So in C++, it is pass by value or pass by reference?
Pass by value.
Pass by value.
Everywhere. What is pass by value?
Pass by value जो अभी आपने पास किया फंक्शन कॉल में, वो वैल्यू कॉपी हो जाएगी एंड वो दूसरे वेरिएबल में स्टोर हो जाएगी।
अच्छा,
अलग वेरिएबल।
And it is always pass by value in C++?
No. In this case, in this recursion, ये जो
and in
program
which
अभी
case
लिखा है,
okay, yeah, it is fine. And in which case it is pass by reference?
अगर आप pointers यूज कर लो या फिर reference variable यूज कर लो।
Array if we pass array then?
नहीं, array करोगे वो pass by reference.
So it means if I do any changes in the array, then it will be reflected?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, fine. I hope everybody understand pass by value or pass by reference. Extremely important of
सर अरे का कुछ समझ नहीं आया लास्ट में क्या बोला चिन्मय और तुम।
हाँ, array है आपका 1 2 3 4।
हाँ,
और आपने किसी फंक्शन में इस array को पास करा और ये 1 2 3 4 को 1 से इंक्रीमेंट कर दिया, 2 3 4 5 6, है ना? तो आपका ये चेंज हो जाएगा array। This is what you were trying to say, चिन्मय?
Yes, ओरिजिनल एरे जो है वो चेंज होएगा, वो रिफ्लेक्ट बैक होएगा, वो सारा चेंज।
तो अरेज पास कर रहे हैं तो रेफरेंस पास होगा, राइट?
यस।
ओके।
एक बार पढ़िए थोड़ा कि पास बाय रेफरेंस कहाँ होता है, पास बाय वैल्यू कहाँ होता है। स्ट्रक्ट पास करेंगे क्या होगा, लिंक लिस्ट पास करेंगे तो क्या हो रहा था?
कैसे पास करोगे सर, उस पर डिपेंड करता है, वो भी दोनों तरीके से किया जा सकता है।
बिल्कुल। तो थोड़ा
C++ में बाकी
C++ की बात कर रहा हूँ मैं। One of the questions that can be asked to you in the interview is in C++ it is pass by value, pass by reference or pass by pointer or what? So you have to give the answer. So prepare answer for this. So this is everything about the recursion. I will take a few other questions. Actually, I wanted to discuss few other things also that I cannot discuss. But I hope you understood this approach. If this is not clear, then please let me know. If it you can send me message also अगर आपको अभी मतलब ऐसा लग रहा है कि सबके सामने नहीं बोलना चाहिए। Otherwise, if it is not clear, then other things will also be not clear.
Yes, sir. Clear, clear.
थोड़ा hands on करिए जैसे जॉय ने बोला, do some hands on. My suggestion is use debugger. How code is running. See that will help you a lot. Yeah, okay. I think we are done for today. And in Friday's lecture, we will again continue recursion.
So I have a down.
You? Sorry, Kundan?
I have a very basic doubt.
Yeah.
Can you please go to the Discord?
Discord.
Yeah, I have actually asked one question.
Okay, sorry, I don't check Discord much. Just 1 second.
It's in the C++ section.
Okay, in the C++ group now. Okay, I didn't see any message to me.
I think at the last I have
What's your question?
screenshot. Question was related to the queue.
Okay.
Okay, so
Where is your question?
yeah, in the little bit, can you go a little bit above? A little bit above. I think, sorry, it's in data structure. So can you go to the data structure? Go to the last. Yeah. Yeah, little bit above. Is this the last question? Last?
Is this the question?
No. I have shared the screenshot. Yeah, this is the question. I think. Yeah. So there is a 3 rules in the question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there is written that we have to perform the time complexity in the order of 1.
Yeah.
So this is I cannot. I mean, examine that. How can we do that when we are searching anything? Like if we are searching for one type 2, if we are saying under the type 2, if we are searching any object, any value in that array, then we have to go to the
So
end
have
of
you seen
the
that
array.
stack using queue using stack? What we did
Yeah,
there?
I have seen that. So one possible solution is that in my mind, like we have to use the pointers for all the specific, like priority basis.
So can't you create 2 queues?
Two cubes we can create that, but still in the one I could not understand that how can we fetch that only order of 1.
Can you create 2 more queues? One queue will be having Q0 and one will be having Q1.
Are you saying about the priority queues?
No, not the priority queue. Can you create another queue which will store only 0 position and another queue which will store only 1 position?
Yeah, that's what actually. Yeah, that's the thing actually. I'm saying that I'm saying as a priority, like 0, 1, 2 is a priority, and every time if we put zeros on that, then it will be go on the zeros queue. If we put push 1 on the queue, then it will be go to the 1 queue group. Okay, so let's so it will be like how can we represent this in one array? This is the problem.
So you need to design a data structure. So you can create 3 queues now for this, which can remove and print in the leftmost one in O1 or not. If I give you more hint, then the solution will be there.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I mean, what's the doubt after this?
So okay, so can let me explain my solution. What I'm thinking about currently, like we have to store all of the zeros ones in one group, like for all the zeros, we have to store their pointers in one zeros queue. All the ones we have to store all the pointers for the
Why you are saying
addresses.
pointers? You need to store their
Pointers,
indexes.
yeah, indexes value, indexes address.
No, just the index 0, 1, 2, 3.
Okay,
Why you are making things complicated? Why you are thinking about pointers here?
because whenever we got let's say we need to read one at the particular time and the only
Mm-hmm.
order of one, so
Mm-hmm.
we go to the index, the very top of and top of the pointer index, and it will
Mm-hmm.
directly go to the this array.
Okay. So if it is storing that zeros are occurring at indexes 3, 4, 5, 5, and it is saying that ones are occurring at 1, 4, 6, then can't this be used to tell you the answer?
um, no, I think that I have to check this point of view. um, okay, so let me check in this point of view as well in the code.
So
Then I
let
think
me tell you one thing. If you guys are going too deep into pointers, then your approach is incorrect. If you are making things complicated, then it is the incorrect solution by itself. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? If you are thinking a lot and you are thinking in terms of pointers and all, that approach is incorrect. You need to be very keep things very simple. Why you are not storing just the indexes? Okay, 0 is occurring at 2, 3, 5, 1 is occurring at 1, 4, 6. If I have to remove 1, then just remove this or not. If you have to remove 0, then just remove this in
then we have
O1.
to make the multiple queues, right?
Yeah. So this is asking you to design a data structure. What it is doing.
I'm thinking about only one array and one address of the what is the address of queue.
Then how it will be possible? If you
Uh,
if you do if you do implement your stack using queue using stack one stack one queue, then again the solution will not be there. It is not asking you that whether you can use extra space or not. That's not an issue here, right? Are you getting what I am saying? What I'm trying to say?
yes. I'm getting that.
So don't worry about spaces and all. Just take as much space as possible.
Oh, sure.
That's what queue. I hope you got the hint.
I got
I'm
that.
sure now you will be able to do it. I didn't want to give so much hint, but it's okay.
No, I think it's enough to create the data.
I'm sure, but don't go into pointers and all.
Sure,
I
sure.
can see that you are overthinking. This is over coding, right?
Mhm.
So no solution is like this. That you will store the address, you will store this or that, right? This is too much. Just think about what will you do in C sharp then. You don't even have the access of address. Then what will you do in Python? You don't have the access of addresses.
Mhm.
Solutions can be done in all the languages, no?
Right. Okay.
Chinmay, you gave one code. What
Yes, sir.
I need to see here?
Uh, in this code, sir, I implemented the circular queue. I was facing some issues in inheritance, not the code itself. I implemented the code.
Okay.
Uh,
Did anyone tell you the answer?
no, I actually tagged the teaching assistant role in
You asked
Discord
it.
channel. Yes, I
Okay.
did.
But what they said.
No, nothing.
Very bad.
No, data structure, data structure. I think it's the last entry in the data structure itself. Yeah.
You told it today. I'm sure they will
No,
reply.
July 5.
Oh, sorry. I thought 7.
So the only problem is that in the assignment, they asked us to implement the circular queue using inheritance. So basically, we had to use the queue class that we implemented in the previous assignments and then inherit from that queue class to make the circular queue.
Okay.
So I inherited publicly from the queue class.
Okay.
But the array, the front integer and the rear integer inside the queue class that are protected, I marked them as protected so that I could inherit them.
Okay.
But I am not able to access them inside circular queue class. It is giving me an error when I override those enqueue functions.
If you make it public, then it is working fine.
No. I just tried it myself. I just got the idea to do it.
Even public is not working fine.
No, I marked them as public and it gave me the same error.
Which is marked as protected, which are the methods?
Just about this array, T array, and front and rear. All these all are protected, so they should be accessible in the child class as well.
Yes.
But for some reason they aren't. The error I'm getting is that use of undeclared identifier rear or front or array.
Okay. Okay. I will look into it, Chinmay.
Okay. No
And
problem.
somebody will surely reply. I'm not sure why Ranish didn't reply back. I will look into it.
Okay, sir. No worries. And
Just
actually, one more thing. I discussed this problem with Malhar as well, and he ran this code on VS Code. I
okay.
use Visual Studio. He did this on VS Code. On VS Code, I think Malhar did it run right? Oh, I think it ran on VS Code properly without any
Okay.
errors.
But it
And
is
the
not
output
running
in
here.
REPL and Visual Studio, it is not running.
Okay. That you mentioned it here.
I didn't mention the VS Code thing.
Okay. Can you please mention this also?
Okay, cool. I'll do that.
Then somebody will have a look into it.
Okay, yeah, we'll do it just now.
Okay. Thank you, everybody.
Sir, I have one question.
Yes, Pooja.
So I want you to explain this friend function, like friend function. What it is?
Okay, Mayank didn't explain it.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, can anybody explain it? I also want to know friend function. Anybody who wants to take the chance here?
Friend function is basically if you have defined a class and you have functions inside a class. So those functions can access the private or protected data members inside that class. So a friend function is a function that is defined outside that class, but you mark that as a friend function and you will be able to access those private and protected data members in that friend function. I think that's the basic definition, but I've never implemented them. So in that way, I may be lacking in some scenarios, but I think that's the basic
friend function
definition.
can be, so if I am marking a function as friend, then it can be accessed by, even private function can be accessed.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Private and protected, both data members of that class can be accessed by that friend function.
Okay.
But I have not implemented them. I might be wrong in some thing or the other. Intricacies, I don't know about them, but I think that's the basic definition of a friend function.
Okay. I will, Pooja, what I will do is, I will provide you the answer for this in the next class. In C++, if there are any questions, then please give me a class to get back into C++. Otherwise, if there are questions in Java, then I can tell you. I will let you know. Everybody prepare the answer for friend function. When I was preparing C++, then they used to ask every time. What is friend function? What is virtual function? What is virtual destructor? What is static member functions?
Sir,
These type of questions are asked a lot of times. So
Yes, sir.
hello.
I just googled it as well. I think
okay, one of the most
Hello.
asked interview questions. Yeah, Prashant.
What Chinmay says is absolutely right. Friend function is a function which is not a member of a class, but by using a friend keyword, we can access the members of that class. Basically, we are saying to compiler that this function is not from our class, but this function has access to our private or protected member. Basically, we are defining that it's a member of our class.
So in the class we tell, okay, like in stack हम पहले बता देंगे कि ये जो
Yes,
function है
it's a
accept कर.
keyword. Yeah,
Okay.
ये कीवर्ड
इसका यूज
होता है कोई फंक्शन जैसे
इसका यूज कहाँ पर होगा? ये तो एब्स्ट्रैक्शन एंड एनकैप्सुलेशन को ब्रेक कर रहा है ना, राइट?
yes, sir.
यस सर, ब्रेक कर रहा है वो तो है, पर बेसिकली वही होता है जैसे फंक्शन वो क्लास का मेंबर नहीं है, पर कीवर्ड यूज करते हैं जिससे ये डिफाइन हो जाता है कि ये इस क्लास का फ्रेंड फंक्शन है और वहाँ के सारे मेंबर को एक्सेस कर सकते हैं.
ठीक है. Pooja, are you satisfied with the answer, or you want a demo or also like that? If you want that, then I can give it in the next class.
Syntax and all, how to write this, and if you can provide, or otherwise it's okay, I'll Google it.
Yeah, friend is just a keyword you added in front of that function.
Anybody who has implemented it in their REPL?
Simply up. Yes, sir. Not REPL, but locally, sir.
यहाँ पे हम जैसे
बेसिकली एक आप क्लास के बाहर कोई फंक्शन लिखो,
क्लास के अंदर बताऊंगा ना कि
डिक्लेरेशन
एक सेकंड, ये क्यू का कोई फ्रेंड फंक्शन.
सर फंक्शन जो रहता है वो क्लास से बाहर रहता है, पर उसका डिक्लेरेशन जो रहता है ना
राइट, वो
क्लास के अंदर रहता है और फ्रेंड कीवर्ड.
ठीक है, मैं यहाँ पे लिख दूं क्या? फ्रेंड.
हाँ,
बस
हेलो लिख दीजिए सर. फ्रेंड
बस ये लिखना होगा ना.
फ्रेंड नहीं वॉइड सर, रिटर्न टाइप एक देना रहता है, वॉइड हेलो.
ओके.
हाँ, और बाहर में इसके क्लास के स्कोप के बाहर में आप उसको डिक्लेयर करोगे. यहाँ पे आप डिक्लेयर कर सकते हैं, डिफाइन मतलब कर सकते हैं.
तो इसमें किसी मेंबर वेरिएबल को एक्सेस करने की कोशिश करूँ क्या? किसको?
यस सर.
साइज तो वैसे ही मिल जाएगा.
फ्रंट या रेयर किसी का भी.
फ्रंट रेयर
फ्रंट या रेयर कर लीजिए.
ठीक है. ठीक है ना, चलना चाहिए. तो दिस फ्रेंड कीवर्ड यहाँ पर डिफाइंड है
ऑब्जेक्ट,
और इसको कॉल करने के लिए हेलो को डायरेक्ट कॉल कर दूं यहाँ पे.
या मेंस.
सॉरी, मैंने आपका थोड़ा कोड खराब कर दिया. So hello is written like this. Call. चलाएं?
Yes sir, run please.
यार कुछ
वो एरे साइज नहीं हुआ सर. जो कंस्ट्रक्ट कॉल हुआ होगा वो एरे इनिशियलाइज नहीं हुआ, तो ये सारे फंक्शन में वो एरर आ रहा है.
हाँ सर, ये वही वाले एरर्स हैं जो मैं आपको बता रहा था.
ठीक है.
ओके, इसने वो इनहेरिटेंस यूज किया है ना.
तो पूछा, आर यू क्लियर विद द सिंटैक्स? ऐसे ही मतलब इसमें लिखना है. आप फ्रेंड फंक्शन करके इसको डिफाइन कर दीजिए और फिर एक्सेस कर सकते हैं इस फंक्शन में.
फ्रेंड कीवर्ड.
फ्रेंड कीवर्ड. फ्रेंड कीवर्ड से आप फ्रेंड वॉइड हेलो कर दीजिए. ये आपको डिक्लेयर करना होगा क्लास के अंदर.
ओके.
ये जो हेलो फंक्शन है, ये आपके जो क्लास के जो प्राइवेट और प्रोटेक्टेड मेंबर वेरिएबल्स है ना, उनको भी एक्सेस कर पाएगा.
ओके ओके,
क्लियर हो गया ना?
हाँ
ठीक है.
ओके.
नहीं वो मैं आपको एक डेमो भी भेज दूंगा. ठीक है, अभी ये अपने कोड में बना के. ओके ओके, थैंक यू एवरीवन.
थैंक यू.
बाय
बाय
बाय.